16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers, LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Wednesday, November 26th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 70. In hour one of today's show, we'll talk about the update of the midweek's injury, Mansour Delane getting some postseason awards, and the Saints have signed a brand new kicker. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone, boom!
Live from the Raising Cane Studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Wow! Let's go, Huck. Let's get a yo. We get a yo from you. Hey, there we go. We got one from Huck as well. Welcome in, OTB. What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday morning.
It is
I don't
Thanksgiving Eve.
I don't even know what day it is because this week's all over the place. Last show of the week. Jake Flynn, Alondra, Tate. We got Huck in here with us as well.
My guy Huck Flynn in the house. Off of school all week. You know, we were just talking about it back in our day. Only got a couple days off for Thanksgiving.
Apparently
In
not
Texas, not in Louisiana.
Yeah.
We
got
had
all
this
week.
whole week off.
Yeah, we're
We're grittier.
Yeah, we're grittier. Alondra and I, we believed in a real education.
That's
Yeah,
why
and I
we're
laughed at
smartest
that when
two
y'all
in
said
here.
that. I mean, it's like, wow.
We own half the brain cell.
Half. That's right. Exactly.
It's true. I mean, look, Louisiana's 49th for a reason, you know? But we made it. We're here.
We're here.
Tay and I still
Against
got
all
jobs
odds.
and everything. Congrats to us.
I know how to spell my name, guys, so
Not a
you know
big
what?
deal.
They give you points for that.
They do.
You sometimes go Tyler, though, so I don't know. Be careful.
Yeah.
I go Jack, you go Tyler. It's a whole thing.
That's right. But I got my guy Huck here. He's been wanting to come in.
Yeah.
We forgot to do it this summer. We had talked about it during the summer, but you know,
Well, I mean,
we
you
were
were
on summertime.
You were swimming in a little bit, too.
Yeah, I
you
was
know,
swimming
you're
in.
just starting, and you were trying to learn some baseball names. And
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I didn't want him to see that. So we're here. And, yeah, we got the day off, and we are headed to Florida this morning. So we're going to take off a little early from the radio. So we're going to go. And I can't believe, like, it's kind of weird because we're literally one day away from the turkey and the gravy. I'm excited.
I can't wait.
one day away, and you're going to the sunny beaches of Florida where it's probably warm enough to go to the beach.
I actually think it might be cooler there right now.
Oh, it's
Yeah, you know, you get that little ocean breeze.
better than here right now.
Oh, it was so hot yesterday
Oh.
and humid.
Don't let the sweatshirt fool you. It's just cold in here.
Yeah, it's freezing.
And it was kind of chilly this morning.
Was it?
Get ready, guys.
I mean, 55, that's pretty chilly.
Tomorrow
In
gonna be-
November.
tomorrow going to be cold.
Is
cold,
it?
cold.
Oh, yeah?
The high tomorrow is 62.
Ooh.
Oh,
The low's 38.
Cold.
Look at us.
Look at us.
And it's like that pretty much the next 2 days. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Big gulps, huh?
Vest season the next 2 days, at least.
No doubt.
At least.
No
y'all
doubt.
are both wearing vests to
Tomorrow.
Thanksgiving
there's
dinner.
so much best
No
wear.
doubt to
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
No
like
doubt.
do y'all have a brown one? A special brown
I
one?
don't
So I
have
have
a brown.
I have a dark green and a tan. So one of
The
those.
dark
will be the
green.
trick.
Yeah, one of
I
those
think
come
I think
popping
you
up.
might go tan.
Tan?
I think you might go tan.
Probably 'cause it gives
white
me
shirt
more-
underneath, jeans
White
with
shirt
boots.
with the tan?
The tan
Yeah.
gives
You can't
me
do that.
more options underneath. I can pretty much wear any shirt with a tan vest. You know?
Please don't do white.
No, I'm not gonna do white with the
Actually, you
tan.
can do white on Thanksgiving.
I'll
You might
probably-
spill some
And he's
food.
super white. So
Yeah.
it'd be
Probably
like,
a-
You got bringing out the nice khakis too with the cuffs.
ooh, tan on tan?
Nah, I'll probably
That would be
just go,
sick.
probably go jeans. I don't want tan with the tan pants. Probably go jeans with the. We don't want all tan. That's as bad as all denim. I mean, we don't want that.
Oh no, I love
I
denim on
don't think
denim.
I don't
There's
think
nothing
a
wrong with
Canadian
that.
tuxedo is bad at all.
Actually, I think I'm going all denim tomorrow.
I regularly wear Canadian.
Are you gonna wear what you wore for Halloween?
No, a little different.
Okay.
We just took family pictures a couple days ago, and Lacey bought me a pair of jeans. I hadn't owned a pair of like blue jeans in a long time. She bought me one, and I got me a poncho denim shirt,
Nice.
and Lacey liked the look, so we're busting that out for Thanksgiving.
Different
Huck,
denims?
we matched too. He had a
All right.
Canadian tuxedo as well.
Let's go, Huck.
It's in style
Certified.
apparently.
So
Certified.
It never went out.
you're
of style.
kind of reliving
Smart.
the you and Aaron Rodgers when y'all went all denim.
Yep.
Huck's
Yep.
playing Aaron Rodgers in this scenario.
Mm-hmm. Not quite as many layers as that one. But yeah, it's going to look great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to have gravy stains all over it. Huck, what's your favorite Thanksgiving portion of food? Probably nothing. We're going to see. He doesn't really like any of it. What's your favorite of all the Thanksgiving things that you could put on a plate? What's your favorite?
I think maybe ham or macaroni.
There you
He knows
go.
ball.
I like both
He
those.
And
knows
rolls
ball.
too. Rolls too. Big roll.
Ham's better than turkey, Huck. Good job.
Ham and macaroni. Good for you, buddy.
Who's doing the cooking in Florida?
I think everybody's in charge of different things.
Okay.
So I'm making the biscuits. I got this,
You go from scratch, or are we just?
Oh, we're going from scratch. We prepped them
Oh.
last night.
Oh.
We actually prepped them last night. And so
Okay.
they're ready to roll. All they got to do is get them out and
They're
pop them in the oven.
rising.
Yeah.
No, so I do a layered biscuit.
Oh. Okay, he's about to school. He's like,
got
they're,
this
Well,
flaky layers.
actually,
they're not
Alondra.
rising.
Yeah,
I do
want
a layered
layered
Oh,
biscuit.
what? You're gonna mansplain cooking
Yeah.
to me?
The Pillsbury.
What's
guy
this
over
girl's
here.
deal?
I actually don't cook. So.
Oh.
Yeah, we
I
go
am
with
not
layered
domestic.
biscuits. An alarming amount of butter goes into these things.
They're
and-
supposed to. It's a
Yeah,
biscuit.
and they're delicious. I'm also in charge of the festive cocktail.
Okay.
So we're gonna be doing a ginger old fashioned. I made some ginger simple syrup yesterday.
Who are you?
We got some candied ginger. So
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I love
it's
an
gonna
old
be good.
dude. The old fashions
That's right.
the go-to for me.
I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna bring. So I have a one of the smoked.
Bring it.
Bring it. Okay, yeah, just bring it. Why not?
Bring it. Why not?
That's right. Can't use
It's
it
not
if
like
you
you're
don't
going
have
on a
it.
plane.
Yeah. And then what else we in charge of? Lacey made desserts. She made like a flowers chocolate cake. We got cookies. We got all the stuff. But since we're not hosting, none of like the big like things.
Yeah. I
was
The
gonna say, you
host
did
usually is in
turkey
charge of the
once.
turkey.
Yeah. All right.
I do have a smoked turkey ordered for the like when we get back, the Christmas holidays, because I love making the smoked turkey. Then I love making the taking the smoked turkey carcass and making gumbo out of it. Little
Yeah.
smoked turkey
Ooh.
gumbo.
Yeah.
It's the best gumbo I've ever made, which is the smoked turkey one.
Okay. You're gonna get a bruise from patting yourself on the back here. So let's go.
Credit to myself on all this.
Allow myself to credit myself.
I didn't say it was the best gumbo anybody else has ever tasted, just myself.
What's always the order of things? Like, when do we eat? Is it right before the first football game?
So for us, we do Victoria's side of the family normally like 1 o'clock ish,
Yeah.
and then my family
right.
like 6:30 ish.
Yeah.
It's typically what we do every year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because you're both families.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're the only one that has any family here, because the rest of us don't have any family.
We got both
Y'all got
within
both.
15 minutes of us.
Huh.
We,
What time do y'all go?
Well, with now, like this year's going to be different. So typically we'd be up in the port city, and we'd be about the same, around a little bit like 1, watching the first game a little bit, eat, probably during the halftime portion of the first game, and then you just have a full
So
belly.
you dictate the meal around the game.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, but now,
At least it's 12 minutes that
right.
you're not missing.
Yeah. Now, with my son being in the high school playoffs, they'll have practice tomorrow. So we're not going anywhere. We're staying here, and we'll do it just now.
A little walk through?
It's not like my family. We don't roll deep. We still roll deep. There's 7 of us.
Yeah,
But,
right.
yeah, we'll just do it at home. A new tradition, I guess.
Okay.
So we'll see how
So
it
nobody's
goes.
coming in?
No.
They said you ain't coming up here. We ain't going down there.
Family's coming in for Christmas on both sides at different
there we
times.
There we go.
But no, not for Thanksgiving. So I'll take Jackson to practice in the morning.
Now, is it a Friday game?
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of practice in high school do we do on Thursday? Kind of a walk through, jog through.
Yeah, like we used
break
to,
a little sweat.
Like we used to do on Fridays in the indoor.
Uh-huh.
Something like that. It's like an hour.
Yep.
But remember, I mean, in college, we didn't get to go home.
Yeah.
We would have practice in the morning, and then they would host they would host a big
at that thing
lunch.
like on campus.
Yeah.
What was that little place?
God, what was that? I don't know.
Like over there by the law building or something.
We used to, they would host like this huge Thanksgiving lunch for us, and it'd be a great spread. But like if you lived in New Orleans or Lafayette or something like that, like Les would typically be like, okay, you can kind of go back home, just be back by this time. But like for us, we had to eat there.
I remember most times the position coach would have us over. I remember going to Jimbo's every year as well. They'd have a little spread for the quarterbacks and stuff like that. That was always fun.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Got our fair share of tryptophan.
Larry Porter didn't ever invite us over.
Excuse me, Larry.
The hell, Larry? Dooley did.
I remember one time after Thanksgiving, little meal over there. I think we're past the statute of limitations on this. Jimbo gave me a couch that they weren't using anymore. They got new couches, and they gave it to me. He's like, well, probably don't tell anybody about this, but here's a couch I'm going to throw away. You can have it, though.
Yeah.
It's not a pay-to-play situation.
I'm going to go put it down by the street, and if you happen to drive by in your truck and you and the boys want to load it in the back of said truck, then yes.
This isn't illegal payment, but I'm literally throwing this couch away. Do y'all want it?
Isn't that wild that where we're at now compared to like then, like that? You were probably nervous.
I was.
Probably had some,
Oh, I got me and Peter Dykowski. We went and loaded that thing up, brought it over to Broussard Street. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then now.
You have it covered with the tarp in your truck, like don't let anybody see what we took.
Jimbo, is there not tons of cash in this couch? What's your deal, bro?
What's in the cushions?
Oh,
I'm going to transfer. This couch sucks.
It is funny. Like, look, I'm not naive to the fact that people all across the country certainly got benefits. Like, I'm not naive to that. I just wanted to be offered the opportunity to say no.
Right.
Which I never got.
I never even got that opportunity to get a handshake.
I never got the opportunity to say no. I would like to say, like, hey, excuse me, no.
Excuse me, sir.
Can't take that.
Can't take that, $20.
I didn't even have that. Never one time. Not even anything.
Do you remember talking to the team? Were you with me? We were talking to, it was the year, I think it was 22. I went and did like a little freshman panel for the freshman players, incoming players. It was the year that Harold Perkins was a freshman.
I mean, probably. I don't know.
And they were asking the question, and I was talking about, we got a scholarship when we lived on campus. We had a scholarship check every month of $200, and we moved off campus. It bumped up to like $500, and like they all went.
Oh, I was there because I remember them laughing.
They just all kind of laughed at us. They're like, "Are y'all serious?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how are you supposed to survive on that?" God.
Yeah, we got
that
$500
makes me mad, and I wasn't
yeah.
even a college athlete. Back
so,
then.
so Katie and I had gotten married.
Like, don't scoff at me.
And $500 was our scholarship check, and we lived down in St. Gabriel, and our rent was $950, like $950 per month, and we got $500. So it's like,
where am I gonna get $450?
Like, where's this other $450 coming from just for housing?
Yeah, they were like, this $500 a month should be fine to pay your rent and food and whatever you need for this month.
Yeah,
they're like, I guess they expected us to like stay at the Starring Motel or something. I don't know.
The Motor Lodge.
What is it, Oyo?
Well, that would have been way too expensive. The Starring
even that?
Starring Motel is like,
it's like the Starring Motel off-campus housing for LSU football team.
Yeah. It's funny. It never went up. Like after Hurricane Katrina, every rent like went way too much, but it went up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they never adjusted for that. Nope. $500.
$500, bud.
Okay.
Right.
Do you think these guys now would get out of bed for $500?
And you can ask, Can you imagine me sitting there talking? This was like even after the Alabama, like talking to Harold Perkins and telling him that. He's like, you mean like K? $500K?
$500 like just to come to this one workout or like the whole season?
That's actually absurd.
And that wasn't like the standard price everywhere.
Right.
'Cause I knew guys that played for Miami. They got $1,400
Really?
per month. Yeah. Now I don't know how that works.
What was some of the guys were on
cost
the
of living or whatever.
Some of the guys got extra. Like, was it the Pell Grant? What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys would get that like the first of the semester.
I'm assuming it's like short for Pelican. What is it?
I got no idea.
Because those only guys from Louisiana.
It is a Louisiana thing, so it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's short for, but it makes sense.
If it is, it's a big win for you.
Hold out your pail.
That's a big, big win for you.
Let's see. See what it's short for. No, I don't think so.
No, it felt
Federal Pell Grant. No, that has nothing.
So it wasn't.
Has
Louisiana.
nothing to do with Pelicans.
You just didn't.
God.
You just didn't apply for it, my man. Anthony wants to know, why does Matt know about the starring Motel?
Couple of reasons. One, because it's in the middle of town and you drive by it.
I know because we used to have a buddy that lived in a neighborhood pretty close to that, and I just remember seeing it.
Like, ugh. But I do remember. I think it was the equipment managers one year, not when we were playing. This is a handful of years ago. They were playing fantasy football, and every year there's, if you're in a
punishment.
it's a punishment. There's a fun league. I've done a punishment where like the loser had to go take the ACT, or the loser had to adopt a cat for a year, or like just something like super random.
Yeah.
Well, then
That's
this
a
league,
good one.
yeah, how's it going?
The cat one's good.
Yeah, you got to adopt a cat.
And then what? Give it up.
In that league, the loser had to stay one night at the Starring Motel.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know how it went.
It could have been like that bad, right? I mean,
Is that a?
I know where
is
it
that
is.
a per hour or per night?
I would
rate?
assume per 30 minutes. You can get down for the half hour.
All right, on that note, so we don't have to explain that one, we'll go to break and get this show started when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com, BoudreauxElectrical.com. And right now, top of the website, you can join them on their Facebook page to watch their generator giveaway live at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day. It's got a countdown. Visit Facebook right there on the homepage. Also, you can check out the Boudreaux Boost. We've been telling you about that over the last couple of days. Better care, better service, new customer one-time service visit, exclusive maintenance offer for Generac generators. Air-cooled generators, $199. Liquid-cooled generators, $299. Claim your boost today at BoudreauxElectrical.com.
That's right. How about the, if you're looking at something to give the family, give the wife, or whatever, just something for the holidays, why don't you give the gift of having peace of mind at your house? Protect it with a whole home generator. And Boudreaux's Electrical, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. They have been named one of only 10 dealers in the entire world to roll out their next generation generator. So go check them out today. Put a big red bow on that Generac generator at BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioneer Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Lucy Lou, with my girl Drew, Cameron D and Destiny, Charlie's Angels, come on. Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Question, tell me how you feel about this. Try to control me, boy, you get dismissed. Pay my own condo and I pay my own bills. Always 50-50 in relationships. The shoes on my feet, I follow the clothes.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. I want to remind you about the Marucci Hitter's House Warehouse Sale. Hitter's House is rolling out huge discounts on your favorite gear from Marucci, Victus. You got lizard skins there as well. The Baton Rouge sale runs November the 28th through December the 14th right there at the Marucci headquarters, McCann Drive. Monday through Friday, 11 to 6. Saturday, 10 to 5. Sunday, 11 to 4. The New Orleans sale is December 5th and 6th, and that's going to be Friday from 3 to 8, Saturday from 10 to 4. Don't forget, you got some gift card bonuses as well. Spend $500, get $100. Spend $250, get $50. Swing into savings at the Hitter's House Warehouse Sale. It is the best time of the year to gear up.
Can I add something to that? Because I learned this while I was
Did
there
you take
the
any
other
hacks?
day. I did not take any
Wow.
hacks. He was like, we can set you up. And I was like, I don't want to embarrass myself.
I got a reputation.
Yeah.
I got a rep. I want to protect
I'm like,
it.
I haven't swung a bat in at least 10 years. No, I guess 9. But I was there, and they were saying that if you bring in any competitor's bat,
Yeah.
you can trade it in for 40% off.
Yeah,
and if
it's a great deal. They've been doing that deal for a while. It's a great deal.
Right? 40% off, and then if it's a Marucci bat, it's 20% off. But bats are expensive.
Oh, you can get 40% off if you take any bat?
Competitors
Because they
bat.
want you to get away from the competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart. You get the Marucci.
Aluminum or composite.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how expensive they are now. I didn't look at any prices, but
A bat? I'd say at least $25-$30. Huh?
Yeah.
times 10.
Yeah. Oh, as somebody who has to buy bats every year, yeah. They are hundreds of dollars.
Well, it's at least 25.
Yeah,
Yeah, at
for
least,
sure.
true.
As long as you
And
say
they, look, bats have been like that too.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
when,
Oh, yeah.
when you were playing, when I was playing, when all of us were
That's what I'm
playing.
saying. They're probably more expensive now.
I remember getting my first big barrel bat when I was a kid for Christmas. That was like my big gift, was the big barrel baseball bat. Yeah. Going in, because that was the year that we stepped up from the regular barrels to the big barrels. That was a big deal. That was a big year.
For sure it was.
But you know what? Me and Trey, I guess he's the manager over there.
Yeah.
We were talking about Hunt doing the hole-in-one thing.
Yeah.
And we were like, we could probably do that with home run. Like, keep taking hacks until you hit a home run, which I feel like is not as hard as a hole-in-one.
I mean, we'd be there like
first
we'd be there.
That would be the
30
shortest show of all
seconds, and
time.
then, yeah, we'd be like, all right, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Right.
You know, and then that'd be the show.
Like, sorry, we're dogs.
So
Sorry, we're dogs. Sorry about it. We could do it from.
What about home
We
run
could do it
dead
from Alec
center?
Box.
True. I wouldn't hit one out of there.
Not with that attitude.
That's fair. I'm stronger than I was in high school.
I did when I was like 15, 16, and I was like baseball all the time mode.
Yeah.
Like we took BP there.
Ooh.
But as a 40-year-old, nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We try though.
I've always wanted to do
Coach
home run
Johnson
derby
has
at
invited
Alec
us
Box.
to come do it.
I've always wanted to do a home run derby at Alec Box.
Okay, well,
OTB home run
I
derby.
want to see if I can get over the fence.
Let's get it done.
I mean, how far I can get over the fence? Excuse me. Like that's the problem though. Like it'd be like all jokes. Oh yeah, come on, play. It'd be fun. And then like I'm out there breaking lights and stuff.
Right.
Like the natural. Then they got to change it. Then at that point, it's like a $25,000 trip we just made.
That's true.
They're going to be like, guys, we can't play at night this weekend. Matt broke all the lights.
Yeah, home run derby for the OTB crew.
Yeah, nobody believes that.
I told you, Donald Driver charity softball event in Appleton, Wisconsin, 2008, 2009, home run derby champion. Hang the banners.
Back to back?
Back to back.
Dang.
It's not a big deal.
So nobody played baseball for the Packers?
It was softball, sir.
That either?
Whoever was pitching to.
Clearly not.
Hitting 2 or 3 in the game, too. Nick Barnett
Well,
was pitching one
I don't
year.
remember seeing that during the celebrity softball game.
I almost took Bain's head off at third base.
Oh, yeah,
though.
that's true. You almost did. That's true. That's true. You did lose the game, though. So
whatever. Get out of here.
All right, let's go ahead and get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com. That is the website for GoFlow IV Spa. You can also check them out on Facebook. Remember, GEAUX FlowIV.com. 225-953-8150 is the number. Go ahead. Give them a call.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about those membership packages.
Yep.
See what different IVs they can help you out with. Go ahead and make sure that you're ready to go for the holidays.
Yeah. Give them a call or just go see them right there on Jefferson near Bocage. Give yourself a little Thanksgiving IV, intravenous fluid, straight to the veins. Make yourself feel better immediately. And how about a little Myers cocktail? Man, I'm still sniffling a little bit. It's that time of year, time of the season for every single person out there. Change of weather, boost that immune system, or if you're already feeling a little bit under the weather, it'll help you recover faster. Go get that Myers cocktail, all those vitamins. Get hydrated, get vitamized, go Flow IV.
All right, a couple of little news and nuggets for LSU football. Mansour Delane named a finalist for the Thorpe Award, which goes to the nation's best defensive back. Very well deserved. Now, will he win? You never know. These awards are typically like a year after for a lot of guys. Like they had monster years the year before. They get on a list, and then they're able to win it the next year. He is up against Leonard Moore from Notre Dame and also Caleb Downs from Ohio State. Now, both those players are incredible football players. I'm a huge fan of Mansour. Like what he's been able to do this year, it's basically been there's a portion of the field that quarterbacks don't even look. Mm-hmm. And then once they actually do decide to try to test Mansour, he's either had a PBU or an interception.
Yep.
So like he's taken away a portion of the football field. He is somebody that has completely raised his level of play since he got to LSU. Right, good player at Virginia Tech, third team All SEC. But now he gets here. You knew the talent was there. Works with Corey Raymond, and he is a first team All American.
Mm-hmm.
So incredible season for Mansour, and I would love to see him win the Thorpe. Now you're going against a guy that plays for Notre Dame and a guy that plays for Ohio State. Yeah. That's going to be, as we all know, pretty tough to overcome. But still, even if he doesn't win the award, an incredible honor for Delane to be able to be a finalist for the Thorpe.
Yeah, what a difference a year can make. What a difference a coach can make. And it just goes to show you too, like that this like time of life for these kids, young men. What a difference 1 year. Like one person, it might be the jump from 17 to 18-year-old. Another kid, it might be 20 to 21. You just don't know when like you're going to come into your peak, or you're going to find that rhythm in yourself. So what a difference a year can, like you said, third team All ACC to now being on the Thorpe Award finalist list.
Right.
But look, the award is a voters award. So the voters all over the country, they're not getting Mansour Delane news every day, like our fans
Right,
are. So it's like you said, that's why it's kind of the popularity contest from the year before. And I'm not saying that's even
like when Marvin Harrison Jr., great football player,
right?
When he won the Biletnikoff over Malik Neighbors, that was decided well before the award was actually voted on.
And I'm not saying that's like the wrong way. That's just the reality.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's right or wrong or
Look,
whatever.
the year Delpit won the Thorpe, he had a better year the year before than when he actually won it. It's not just LSU bias here.
For sure.
I mean, I thought that Delpit deserved it the year before he actually won it.
Yep. But what he's done on the football field this year has been phenomenal. Of course, LSU, the strength of the team has been the defense, and the strength of the defense has been the secondary. That's factual. You can watch this. You can turn on the film. You can see that group who is made of primarily incoming transfers. What he has done and what those other guys in that secondary done is really like a shining light for what this whole transfer portal and this new age of college football has kind of brought about.
Yeah.
Those are like the positive stories that come out of all the negative and all the, I wish it was like back in my day type situation.
Yep.
These are one of the positive stories that comes. A guy can go get a fresh start, go get a fresh coach, like when he's coming into his own, and like really boost go from, I don't know what, third team all ACC team player a year ago. I mean, you might be looking at a third, fourth, fifth, sixth round. I don't know what it would be, but now you're going to a surefire first round pick here.
Oh yeah.
And maybe a top 10, 15 pick. It depends on the, team's needs and everything. So is he deserving of the award? Absolutely. Will he win the award? I have no idea. I mean, I think I heard Hunt talking about it yesterday, some different stats. I think only 2 passes completed on him for first downs this year, which is a phenomenal stat.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the interceptions and like some of the stats that a couple of these
teams
other guys because they just don't throw it to him. And that's actually a really – no stats are great stats for cornerbacks. That just means people aren't targeting them. And when they do target, it's usually a mistake. So proud of him, proud of that work the entire secondary has done. Like of all the things that have encompassed what we talk about, fighting, playing gritty, playing and straining as a football player at all times during a game, no matter the circumstance, no matter the down and distance, no matter the score, that secondary unit has done it. And this guy's played at an elite level, and he will be, my prediction before the year was that Aaron Anderson would be the highest drafted guy on this team. Well, it's now kind of shifted over to this guy.
I don't think there's any question about that. And it's a great point you make about the portal because there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't like about the transfer portal because no guardrails, no whatever. We understand that. But Mansour Delane, 91 grade on Pro Football Focus and is a dog. AJ Hawsey, 84 on Pro Football Focus and is a dog. Okay, you got Tamarcus Cooley as well. He's in the high 60s, so not as high as those guys. But you watch Tamarcus Cooley, he got some dog in him.
It's just all effort, man.
It's
skill, of course, but it's all effort, and it's that strain, like that word. And I think Frank said it when he first took over. We will strain, and that word just resonated with me.
Yeah,
because it's a great descriptive term of how you have to play the game and attack life like that. Like you got to strain, you got to fight for it, and that's just such a and they epitomize that secondary.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Great job getting those guys in LSU uniforms. Unfortunately, you only get Delane and Halsey for 1 year, but still, it was a great year for them.
Shout out to Corey Raymond, man.
Yeah, shout out to Corey Raymond and Jake Olson and that defensive backfield.
The godfather of DBU just keeps doing it, man.
The job that Corey Raymond's done with Mansour Delane and then the job Jake Olson's done with A.J. Halsey and Tamarcus Cooley.
For sure. And we didn't, and I know we're talking about transfers. We didn't even really get into on Monday talking about DJ Pickett and his performance this past week.
Yeah, on the radio broadcast, we gave him the player of the game.
Yeah,
it was like
fantastic.
6 tackles, TFL, sack, interception, true freshman who might not have even known he was going to play as much in the game because Mansour Delane was warming up, trying to see if he could give it a go. They decided, hey, we're gonna need you. We're gonna need you next week, and so he doesn't end up playing in the game, and so DJ's out there the entire game as a true freshman. And I said on the broadcast, he is in line to be the next all-time great one type of guy that we put up there with some of the other top corners that have played. The Mo Claiborns, Tre'Davious White, Patrick Peterson. I think he is in.
He's in line for that for sure. He He passed the eyeball test too, for sure. He looks the part and plays the part. Goodness gracious!
But the first day we went to training camp, Huck was there, and he walked by. You're like, "Who's that alien?
Who's that guy? Like he plays corner, like Richard Sherman, but like way more athletic."
Yeah.
And I know everybody loves you right now, and I want to talk to you, Mr. Lane Kiffin. I know you're listening. If you're coming down here to coach this team, you better keep Corey Raymond.
Oh yeah. Don't
you better do it. Don't
make that mistake again.
Don't make that mistake.
Don't
pick like
again.
Don't do what Brian Kelly did and like find the biggest, baddest guy in the yard, go fight him the first day.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's like a great example.
That's like that. My like for firing Tommy Moffitt. That was my biggest thing. Like he's like, when you go to prison, you find the biggest guy in the yard and you go fight him. Well, you find the biggest guy in the yard and you just go fire him.
Yeah,
prove a point.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. All right. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting. Everything is always available. We always tell you if you've got a trip coming up, if you're traveling for the holidays, if you're traveling to go watch a little football, hey, maybe, going to a bowl game. I don't know. Maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe you're going over to the Texas Bowl. I don't really know. But if you are, you can rent a Toyota per day. Rental prices, and again, everything is available. Midsize, full-size SUVs, vans, trucks, hybrid sedans, you name it, they have it. allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
So what you're saying is, if you want cars, they got cars.
Yes.
They got all-star cars.
Sure.
AKA Toyotas.
Yeah.
Any size. Midsize, small size, big size. They got it all. Whatever your need is. If you're at that time of life and you're in the market for a new vehicle, whether it's a brand new car, whether it's a used car, or maybe just like financially it makes more sense for you to do a long-term lease. Whatever your situation is, whatever your need is, they can fit it right over there. All-Star Toyota at BatonRouge.com.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wildin'.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Yo, I ain't seen you in a minute, but I got something to tell you. Listen. See the thing about you that caused my
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
my mind. Kinda hard to explain, but girl, I'll try.
Sit down, this may take
Oh, we're going to have to
a
chill out. We
while.
got children here.
It's R&B Wednesday,
You
bud.
can't hear it.
You know.
It is R&B Wednesday.
It is what it is.
I mean, sorry.
Sorry,
Don't
Huck.
change for nobody.
Yep. Sorry, Lacey. He's going to have to learn today.
Learning some stuff.
I mean, you know, if you haven't taught your kids about Usher already, that's not really my fault. You know what I'm saying?
You're not putting him on good music.
Apparently not, with that laugh.
Huck,
Just
what
not
are you
ready for that
listening
conversation
to?
yet, Huck.
What do you listen to? What do you listen to?
What do you listen to,
Kind of music,
Huck?
bud.
What kind of music you listen to, buddy?
I listen to a lot of Forrest Frank.
Forrest Frank.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Shout
Yeah.
out. There you go.
Yeah, which one's your favorite song of Forrest Frank?
Up.
Up. That's a good
All
one.
right.
It's a good one.
Well done.
So Huck used to be like really like Imagine Dragons.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
cool.
My boys went through that for sure.
Right. And I know you're dying to do it, bud. So let's get it out of your system. Okay?
What? 6, 7.
I don't
He's
know,
been dying.
y'all. Taylor, look up Hunter Yurachek last night. I think if anything can stop the 6-7 movement, it is the chair of the playoff committee and the
Oh, he
Arkansas
did it?
athletic director. Y'all didn't see this last night?
No.
Oh,
I'm already cringing.
Was it a Duval moment?
God. No, Duval is actually like kind of funny.
Okay, this is not funny at all.
Duval.
Yeah, like I don't hate that. You're gonna see this video, and if anything can end this 6-7 stuff, it's this video.
Wait, did y'all see the Jahmyr Gibbs one?
I did not.
Where he accidentally was like, we got what, 6, 7 more games to play? And he started laughing at himself.
I know. It's like those are numbers that people use all the time. I don't know. We got like 6 or 7 of them. I don't know. You know, it's
Right.
like kind of the go-to number. Is that why it's a thing? I don't know.
I
Still don't
mean,
get it.
they explain it. I think it has something to do with LaMelo Ball,
Does it? Does that have to do with LaMelo Ball?
basketball player
You
that
don't
was
know.
6'7"
He
inches.
doesn't know either.
Just kinda
Nobody
screw
knows
everybody.
what it means.
I know.
He knows what it means. It means so or whatever.
He's talking to Reese Davis. If
Yeah, I have it right here.
if it makes you find it a little bit easier.
Maybe.
I'm going to remind the people about Trash Rangers and
Yeah.
trashrangers.com.
Toilets.
While Taylor is looking for it.
Toilets.
Want to talk about trash? Well, trashrangers.com.
Mm-hmm.
Residential, commercial service, roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. And remember, if your normal pickup day is Thursday, it's going to be Friday this week. And if it's Friday, it's going to be Saturday this week. And so, go ahead and check that out right there on the homepage of trashrangers.com. All right, if anything is going to end the 6-7 movement, it is this video that I thought was AI when I first saw it.
Change at 6-7 with Oregon and Ole Miss swapping spots. How much of an impact potentially could it be on Ole Miss if it's determined they don't have their head coach in the field? 6-7. But seriously, Rich, we did change.
That was
Called
the
him
most
Rich.
awkward thing I've seen.
Called Reese Rich.
Oh,
And he
Alright.
said 6. Yeah, if that doesn't end it,
With
That
the
was
awkward,
awful.
with the awkward smirk and the awkward pause.
You could see the smirk while Reese was talking. He
He
knew
was
what
so
he was about
ready.
to do. It. Yeah.
So what? From a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rank that 6-7, Huck?
-1 bajillion.
Whoa! -1 bajillion. Whoa! Hopefully that makes us never want to do it again.
Oof.
Tell you what, our
Was
guy
that-
Chris
was it-
Blair.
I told y'all.
He hit a 6-7
Did he?
on the basketball broadcast last
Yeah.
week.
Nice.
He did.
Nice.
If Hunter Yurachek didn't just end it, nothing's going to end it.
That was
Oh,
bad.
my gosh.
Who is this guy again?
Arkansas's athletic director, and he's now the head of the playoff committee. Because it was Baylor's AD, but
He just did like 1, 2 as well.
Yeah.
You got to juggle. You got to juggle it.
Called him Rich. I can't. All he dude was embarrassing so
6'7". Well, anyways, Rich.
God, how do you call Reese Davis rich?
He was so locked in on 6'7". He was like, I'm not worried about anything else.
And also, why is the head of the playoff committee an AD that is in the middle of a coaching search?
Right?
Jake,
Yeah.
have you not seen the video?
He took his hat off, though.
You don't have a coach and you're joking?
They leave their hats at the door, guys.
You don't
I'm not
have
talking about
a
that. I'm
coach
talking
yet,
about like
and you're saying jokes.
Shouldn't you be worried about something else, like finding your next head coach?
That'd be fun.
But you can't do that for 24 hours a day. You can take your hat off and you can vote on a playoff voting that doesn't even matter right now for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow.
6'7", Rich. Back to you in studio, Rich.
I'm not.
Yeah, I need to. I actually think Reese is coming on off campus today. I need to ask him.
Please ask him.
Just do an awkward 6'7".
I'm like, hey.
Hey, Rich.
Look at his face right before he does it. Look at him. He's like, I am locked in. He's like, Rich is not going to see this coming.
Look at Reese's eyes.
I might be the first person to break Rich right here on camera.
How Reese Davis has been doing this for like 30 years, and this man called him Rich.
That sounds like something he pulled a me.
Jeff Levy.
100% something I would do. I'm not going to hate on someone for mispronouncing something. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
I'll laugh at it, but I'll laugh at myself too. So it's dead. People in the chat saying, "Yep, that killed it. It's over."
It has to. My God, that was bad. All right. Well, I don't even remember what I was going to talk about after that. I had to share that with the rest of y'all. If I had to go through the cringe, so did y'all.
Well, guess what? On a scale of 1 to 10, he got negative 100 bajillion.
He did. That he did, Derek. That he did. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. That is the website for Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. On the website, you can have a chat right there with a live agent as soon as you log on to getgordon.com. You can check out past client results, cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, all right there on the homepage. You also can pick up the phone anywhere in the state of Louisiana and put your area code followed by 888-8888 and have that conversation with them as well at Get Gordon on all major social media to see what they're doing throughout your local community. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right, at Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. They're here to fight for you. Yeah, I mean, it's the holiday season. We see all the amazing work that Gordon McKernan does in the community with the bike giveaways and everything that they do. We've seen the billboards. Yeah, sure, they can make you laugh sometimes, but they're there to tell you exactly what they're doing. That is the fight for Louisiana. So if you've been injured, doesn't matter where or how, if it's a car accident, on the job, whatever it is, make sure you give them a call, let them fight for you. Be part of the G Team. GetGordon.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email LockeMeredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not
cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Yesterday we talked about the New Orleans Saints working out a couple of kickers. Justin Tucker was one of them. Cade York was the other. And, well, the Saints have made a decision. The Saints are going to sign former LSU All-American Cade York.
Let's go.
Well done, Saints. You made a decent move there.
That's the right decision.
Yes. That is
the
for
correct
sure.
decision.
Which is weird that they made that, right? Like they never made
They
the
did
right
it.
call.
I know. It feels weird.
When I saw it, I was like, "Uh-oh, what happened? What happened with Cade? Something we don't know."
Mm-hmm.
No way the Saints did their homework and did this.
So
They
yeah,
did
right.
the right thing.
I know. So obviously, okay, they hosted York and Justin Tucker for tryouts, and York, who was a fourth-round pick in 2022, wins the job there. So Blake Groupie, he gets released. That had to happen. You can't miss the kicks that he missed, obviously. And so now
Nice
you've
guy,
got
but
a couple of kickers because the Saints still have international player program participant Charlie Smith on its practice squad as well. But the signing of York would probably indicate he's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy that gets the opportunity ahead of their Week 13 matchup with the Miami Dolphins.
Explain that again. International what?
Player program participant. So
I've never heard of this.
There's a lot of teams that have different international players, and it's a program. They try to bring people in from most of the time it's Europe, and they try to bring them in, give them an opportunity.
Okay. But there's
a lot of
program
rugby
for it?
players, a lot of what? Yeah, there's a program for it. Yeah, the NFL has one. Yep.
Like,
International
is
player
every
program.
team do they have to carry
I'm
one?
trying to think if every team has to do it. I'll double check.
I mean,
on
it'd be
that.
cool if they did. I've literally never heard of this. I would think there'd be some Australians there too, especially from the kicking standpoint. It seems like there's always some Australian punters out there.
Well, yeah, like I said, there's a ton of rugby influence here as well. So
interesting. Well, sorry, Cade York's got that LSU influence. Sorry, Europe.
Wow, just hitting on the.
Sorry, it's America.
The whole place, huh? Yeah, I mean, Cade's like if it wasn't going to be Cade, wouldn't you just elevate Smith to?
Is he like bad or something? He's been on this team for 2 years.
I don't know.
They were having a kicker battle, bringing in somebody off the street. Like, is Charlie Smith not good?
Sounds like the Saints are just checking a box.
And if he's not good, why? Yeah, why is he?
They're just checking a box. It must be a requirement to carry one of these.
Yep.
I mean, to your point, it kind of has to be, right? Like,
what?
He's from
Like what? He's DEI.
He might be. Like, why is he not playing?
I don't know. I don't know like what the rules of the program are. I know he's from Ireland and he's been on the team for a while. And
From Ireland.
Some of the the scouting report that was awful.
Wasn't that bad? It was more Scottish than anything.
Some of the scouting report is that he can bomb it, like long field goals, but struggles with the intermediate stuff.
Okay.
So
all right. Well,
Groupie struggled with both.
It's true.
Well, he didn't even attempt the long ones. They knew better than that.
Well, he didn't even mention the short ones. Like he said, the intermediate ones he struggles with. Groupie was the short ones.
Yeah. He was not a short king either. He didn't get that title.
He didn't get that last part.
Nope.
A nice guy.
Yeah, just a nice guy.
We don't hate on height over here. We're talking about professional football players.
What's that short king? He just wasn't the king part. All right. When we come back, Dr. Stephen Etheredge joins us here on set like he does every single Wednesday. We'll have that for you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, we are so fired up to be back with RejuveMe and RejuveMeMedical.com. Several locations across
more than
Louisiana.
several. Are you kidding me?
Baton Rouge, right there on Bluebonnet and Jefferson. You've got also the Bluebonnet in Highland. You've got Prairieville, Metairie, Slidell, Covington, Houma, Shreveport, Monroe, Lake Charles, Lafayette. Also, you got some locations there in Mississippi, and they have been the leader in HRT, right? Hormone replacement therapy, helping you regain that energy, that boost that you once had, getting back to feeling like your normal self. Go see them today at RejuveMeMedical.com.
That's right. Yeah, kind of like Groovy's maybe kind of a little wiry. If you're not feeling fiery anymore as a man, you get a little bit older, you got that hormones, they start getting out of whack a little bit. Well, go there, get a medical, get a panel, get a blood panel just to see. Go see what's happening if there's something. Maybe it's not, but if there is, they are the leader in Louisiana for over 10 years at hormone replacement therapy. Go check them out. RejuveMeMedical.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal. Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's. One love. Let's go.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
The Windsor Senior Living Community in Mandeville, Louisiana is a beautiful, vibrant apartment community geared towards seniors. They are nestled right in the heart of Mandeville, where seniors live a more carefree lifestyle in spacious apartments with the peace of mind that comes from having a little extra help. Call the Windsor at 985-624-8040 to schedule a lunch and tour. Come see how the Windsor can be your passport to peace of mind.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Attention diesel mechanics. River Parish Contractors has an immediate full-time opening with benefits. Valid licenses and TWIC card is required to apply. Call or text Big Jake today at 985-479-9858 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on Apply Now. Come be part of the team that values hard work, has a high standard of excellence, and delivers projects on time and safely. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in hour number 2. OTB. Here live from the Raising King studio. Dr. Stephen Etheredge here with us as he is every single Wednesday. Doc, how we doing this week?
Doing really well.
Are we prepared for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Are we ready to go?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've got a solo Thanksgiving I'm actually excited about, though.
Really?
Wait, solo?
Yeah. Yeah, the family's on their way to Texas right now. Hopefully they're driving safe.
Okay.
And,
Very good.
I'll eat with the neighbors, but I'm kind of excited to watch football.
And just watch a little bit by yourself?
Sit there, watch a little ball.
Yeah, it's been a few months since I've had a day off. So.
Oh, nice. Well, so what part of Texas they headed to?
They're just going to Waco. So she grew up outside of Waco in
very
Clifton.
good.
So they're on the road, maybe even listening. So shout out.
The center of Texas. Not
I was
really.
like,
I mean, that's kind of what it's like the biggest city.
The center of Texas?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like Austin's.
Austin's kind of the center, right?
center.
I don't know, pull it up.
All right, Taylor, pull up a map of Texas for us,
I just
please.
remember like studying. They're like, yeah, well, Waco's the closest bigger city to the middle of Texas. I don't know. I didn't say it. My teacher did.
I mean,
What?
you're supposed to be a
what's public
proud
education?
Texan. This feels kind of weird.
Anywho,
because Waco
it's not what
doesn't
this
feel
segment's
like-
about, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't, but now it kind of
Now
is.
it kind of is. What do you do for brain injuries, Doc?
Oh,
Lordy.
Well, who's he asking for?
So you're eating kind of by yourself, so you get to watch a lot of football. So are you going to do it like any of the traditional stuff? Or are you going to?
Well, we have some neighbors that I'll
All right.
probably go grab some stuff with.
Get
I'll
a little to-go plate.
hang some lights, do some
All
good
right,
stuff.
let's see
Oh,
here.
perfect. Nailed it. Told y'all.
So definitely Austin's west of Waco. Abilene's kind of more than any other place.
All right,
on
maybe
that
they
map,
meant
and
from
they're kinda in the
north-south,
middle.
maybe?
Yeah.
North-south-ish?
Or just like in the middle, like not east-west situation.
Yeah, maybe the middle of where people are.
Yeah, there's no people from Waco to Lubbock, you're saying?
I mean, Waco to El Paso,
Mhm.
it's tricky.
What? I didn't realize Lubbock was that north.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the panhandle.
I didn't
mean, I
either.
knew
I
it
was
was
thinking
west,
Lubbock
but-
was like down in this area.
Oh,
I thought it was just like straight where El Paso is, where it's at, but just straight down and even with El
Yeah, like where
Paso.
this T is on the map.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Panhandle, guys.
Number damn.
There we go.
There you go, Waco.
Yeah, definitely not the center.
Absolute dead center.
Nope.
No.
It's not.
Not at all.
Told y'all.
Told y'all.
I think it meant that maybe they meant the middle from top to bottom. 'Cause
Maybe.
nobody really
It
looks
is
left.
closer.
So, yep, nailed it. Oh, I like how the Alamo's just on there too, for whatever reason.
Well, it's got all the major cities.
Well, you got to
Never
remember
forget.
it, you know?
Alamo.
Never forget it.
You can't forget it.
You can't.
Do they still have the Alamo Bowl?
Yeah.
Can we
sure.
go to that and do the show from the Alamo?
BYU
Yeah.
Colorado last year in the Alamo Bowl.
Is
there
it
a
the
chance we can go?
Valero? The Valero?
Yes.
That's what. Yeah.
Valero Alamo Bowl. We know bowl.
We know bowl. Can we
No,
do the show?
you
from
don't
the
get
Alamo?
to say that because
Let's
you
do
asked if
it.
it was still
That'd
a
be sweet.
bowl game. I don't think they have an SEC tie. I think it's a Big 12 situation.
I think it's used Big 12, Pac-12, but now
Yeah.
I don't know what that even means.
Ain't getting that large.
Buddy, we're going to the Texas Bowl.
We go to
Maybe.
the Texas
Like,
Bowl every year. It seems like.
You can go ahead and book your travel. It's going to be the Texas Bowl. If LSU's got a record like we do, you're going to the Texas Bowl.
We at least go to like the Music City, like something
Guys,
That's kind of my vote.
Going
so
to the
over
Texas
Nashville.
Bowl. Because
At least for the team,
of LSU's
though.
tie to Houston, you're going to get more
I know.
fans if you go to the
I
Houston
know.
Bowl. It's actually smart.
How can I
Now-
went to Texas Bowl last year?
Oh, that's right. That's
Mhm.
right, because grandfather played for Baylor, dad played for LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huck, you're going for LSU or Baylor?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I got to get the breakdown.
LSU, definitely.
You're going for LSU?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
what
go.
did your grandfather, Mr. Alvin, think about that?
A-bomb.
Avon, he definitely went for Baylor.
Yeah, they were talking a lot of trash.
Well,
in
he
the
should. He
stands.
played quarterback there.
Yeah, he should go for
Okay,
him. That's
all right. But you were going for LSU?
I was definitely going
All right,
for
well
LSU.
done.
Yeah, of
nice
course.
job.
There we go.
Nice job. Anything different this week? Being a kind of a, it's not a short week, but it's a different week, kind of a weird week. Practice may be scheduled a little bit different. Like, do you worry about anything like getting out of your norm?
Yeah, different week. You know, I think y'all referenced it earlier. They're going to practice early tomorrow. They're going to let the guys have that, do something for Thanksgiving. But I think from a standpoint of what we do on the medical side, it's basically the same. You know, it's by the time you get to Thursday, it's getting to be easier practices anyway.
Yeah.
So,
So we heard. I know we don't need to get into any specifics, but like there's a laundry list of injury lists at this point of the year. But just like it's that
Doc
time
was
of the
getting
year.
his
It's-
workout.
Definitely get your workout,
On the
breaking a
field,
sweat.
jogging out there last week.
Saturday was rough.
But it's kind of it's one of those things. It's the kind of the year. I mean, there's always this time of the year. It's the end of the season or the regular season. That list is always going to be pretty long. Is that pretty normal for it to be a decent amount, or is this a little bit of abnormal situation?
you know, this time of year it is normal. You're trying to use as much duct tape and everything else we can to hold the guys together. Saturday was a little more than we like to see. You know, we were out there quite a bit. Fortunately, nothing too crazy, but it was definitely a busy night.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, man, it is one of those nails on the broadcast. We were like, okay, going back to the old injury tent, going back to the injury tent. And look, if you can't say anything on this, like, obviously, but when you decide to go into the injury tent, like, I guess what's the protocol? Like, is it depending on what the body part is? Is it depending on what's going on? Kind of, because it's not a big space, but you got to be in there. You got to do your examination.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of all the above. So what's the injury? You know, we have guys down there that are a little bit more specialized within a shoulder versus a knee versus other things.
Okay.
So then also what's the position? Are they offense, defense? So which trainer is going to go in at least? You know, usually they kind of break it up.
Yeah.
So there's some different ways we kind of break that down, and then you just kind of figure out what you need, whatever we can do in there. Unlike, I know we had talked about earlier in the year, the NFL has pretty strict rules of who can't go.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah, there's none of that.
Who can go in? Who can go out?
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I don't ever remember a time that we've had anybody come and, from a coaching side and give us any
No,
grief.
you never got dayballed?
We never did thus far.
I know we're trying to go down to Gordy and hey Gordy, like get up in that tent, like, trying to find out what's going on in there. Okay, so you're gonna miss a big playoff game. You have Madison Prep.
Yeah, big game. Go Cubs.
I'm gonna stay back for us. I'm gonna stay back.
Somebody needs to. I can't imagine why, but
Doc, I heard somebody talking about this the other day, not necessarily from a sports injury. I was just curious because I've had some some shoulder issues recently. Not Christmas tree related either, like my back. This is just life related, doing too many push-ups, I guess. What is listen, too much weight. What's a frozen shoulder?
That is a great question.
Thank you.
That is
my mother-in-law has had a frozen shoulder for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, so the fancy name for frozen shoulder is adhesive capsulitis. So that's
I like frozen better.
Frozen shoulder is a lot easier to remember.
Adhesive
capsulitis.
Okay,
So the shoulder, like any joint, has a capsule that's wrapped around it.
Yeah.
So what happens, for whatever reason, sometimes it's after an injury, sometimes we just see this one of those kind of just because things, though, but you'll develop almost some scarring on that capsule, and it will literally lock the capsule down. And so what you'll see is these people come in with a shoulder that literally can't move.
Oh, wow.
Limited. And even I'll grab your shoulder, and that's, when I'm talking about doing my exam, the first question is, can you move the shoulder? So can you raise it up? Can you go through a normal range of motion? And then if you can't, can I?
Right.
Because sometimes you get stuck here, and then I lift it, and it comes right up. Other times I'm moving, and that's usually when you have a frozen shoulder.
Yeah.
When you say capsule, you talking about like the socket that the arm bone is in? Like what?
Basically,
what do you mean by
so the capsule is almost like a water balloon that wraps around the joint, and it kind of everything that's inside the joint. So you talk about like when you have a swollen knee, Well, where is that swelling? It's inside that capsule. So that's why it kind of looks and feels like a water balloon. And that's kind of the way I describe it a lot of times is you think about a water balloon wrapped around. And all the joints have it, even your fingers, everything. Huh. And so in the shoulder, for whatever reason, it's one that's very prone to getting locked up.
And now, is that water balloon something that can, like, I don't know, be a burst or like be it?
You can damage it. So for example, if you had a ACL injury in a knee, the ones that sometimes have more stability problems are if they have other injuries like ligaments, but also the capsule, because the capsule does add some stability. So you can tear the capsule. It doesn't really pop per se. I can get there are some circumstances, but typically, it can be torn. You can't injure the capsule.
Now I heard this. They told me about like the treatment for it. Like there's not a lot of treatment for it. Now I didn't believe this part of it, but somebody said that sometimes they'll even put somebody under anesthesia and just like yank the hell out of their shoulder.
That is definitely true. So with the frozen shoulder,
what? You got to go to school for learning that?
You literally will take them into the OR, you put them to sleep, and you just grab the shoulder, and you'll hear those adhesions popping. So you'll just force that shoulder, and it's a pop, 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 and it's one of the more kind of gruesome things we will sometimes do.
I didn't like any of that.
I could do that. Call me in next time.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got to talk about our guy, Sir Joseph Burrow, after a turf toe injury has sidelined him, I believe, for the last 9 games. And we talked about it when it happened. Not all turf toe is created the same. This one required surgery, which obviously is going to be different than, if you just have a mild case of it. Any cause for concern? Because there's a lot of people saying, like, why would Joe Burrow come back? They've won 3 games. Well, you've never talked to Joe if you ask that question.
Right.
But, like, if you're healthy, and this is an injury that had surgery on it, you would feel like he would be pretty safe to come back, right?
Yeah. It's there's always a little risk. I mean, let's just be honest. The first time you step on the field after an injury, you tore a ligament, you had whatever. We're always a little bit worried, especially if it's in the same season. Mm-hmm. So when is the right time? And you're going to do as much as you can to protect that. They're going to put some extra plating in the shoe that's going to help prevent motion of the toe. They're going to do a lot of splinting, taping.
Hated that steel plate.
They're not fun, but they work. And that's because what we're talking about is you put a little composite steel plate down the bottom of the shoe, and that makes the shoe bend less. And so if the shoe's bending less, the toe is bending less. It's less stress on that joint. So they're going to do all that. The risk is going to be pretty small. That's probably a little bit less than what it would be had he not just had it repaired. But I think they're going to look at it. And to your point, with Joe, he's going to be out there. I remember in the national championship game, the last touchdown of the first half, I remember he got hit really hard on the side. The Clemson dude hit him. And we were afraid he might have broke a rib. We couldn't find him because we're like, we just got to check him out. And the trainers got to check him out. He had snuck out the field because I think he was afraid that we might pull him, which we're not going to do that there. But, but I think literally we couldn't find him. We go out there and he's throwing balls in the field by himself because he snuck away because he didn't want us to take a look at him.
Ducking the docks. I like it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, some people are just built different, right? And some people just and that kind of like bridges me to my next question for you. It's like this day and age in college football where there's payment, people are making money, people are thinking like really big picture. People with a lot to lose will sit out bowl games and different things. Like in a season where things aren't going the exact way you want, and players are dealing with injuries, whether they're big injuries, small injuries, whatever it is. How much of the decision to play or not to play because of injury at a time like this is individually based and based on the person? Is it the coach that makes the final decision, or is it the player that is able to make that decision?
Well, it has changed for sure, because there's so many more variables than there were even a few years ago. But at the end of the day, I think the way we approach the process really hasn't changed that much. So it starts with the player. I mean, that's where it all starts. Yeah. We talk to the player. Because if you tell me you don't think you can go, you're putting yourself and everybody else at risk going out there. So even if it's something where maybe medically we're thinking, hey, this guy looks pretty good, his knee's looking better, his whatever is looking better. So it starts with discussion with the player, and then yes, medically, obviously, we're brought into the discussion. Like, this is what the injury is. Can you play with this? Is it safe to play with this? What would be the worst case scenario? And it does sometimes change based on the year. If somebody has a shoulder that's a little bit unstable, sometimes they'll play the rest of the year and fix it at the end of the year. And if it's a year when we're looking like we're going to make a playoff run or all that, is there any risk to doing that? Of course, just like talking about with Joe, there's always a little risk. But that's weighted differently in a year where, yeah, maybe we're out of the playoffs and you're saying, well, gosh, the best thing medically might be to just fix this shoulder now, or at the very least rest you. So it's a lot of those discussions, and we involve the players. Now it involves the agents. Historically it would be the player, the parent. We would say, hey, look, do you want to get your mom or dad on the phone, or have them come in along with the trainers? And a lot of times the coaches are involved, but probably they're the last piece in that equation most of the times. We try to make all the medical decisions independent, but obviously their input, this is what we want you to do the rest of the year, is going to be important.
Has there ever been like a situation where you're like, man, I just don't think you should go, and the player's like, no, I'm going, doc, and it's like from Happy Gilmore scene, you're like, what do I know? I'm just a doctor.
100%. Probably every year we have some of those, and then there's different lines. If somebody has a concussion, a head injury, they are out. We are not putting them back in, even if you say that. But there are other ones where I'm like, well, look, there are risks.
Yeah.
If that's the way you approach it.
Like maybe a small tear in your labrum or something, meniscus maybe or something.
Yeah, and it's you got to decide. And even with some of our players that are not, collegiate athletes, if it's a high school player, it's different if you're a sophomore versus a senior. If I'm a senior and I'm not going to college, I've got this. If I'm playing tomorrow night with UHI, I get a chance to play in the playoffs, and this is my last go.
Yeah,
that's a lot different than a guy who's a D1 blue chip prospect who, if you go out there and mess up your injury, your career might be ended. So even at the lower levels, it's always a discussion, and there's different levels of injuries that we have to talk about.
All right, last one before we let you go. If you don't know, Doc loves LSU through and through, but he also loves Florida State, FSU. That's where he played.
Go Noles.
Go Noles with Mike Norvell coming
Congrats.
back next year.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's
Mike
rough.
Norvell coming back.
Yeah, that's been I have some group texts that have been on fire. Not always a good fire, but yeah, it's been an interesting talking point there.
Okay.
But
I mean, look, they built a new football facility, updated the stadium, so that buyout money I think got put back into the program.
It's a big money. It's a big number, and they just extended them and a lot of things. It may not be the decision people like, but it was a business decision, I reckon.
Yeah.
Well, who knows?
It was a decision. It was a choice.
Who knows? Maybe they can get out of the buyout.
Hey,
people are trying it.
You hear things.
All right, Doc. We appreciate it. Enjoy a low-key Thanksgiving. Watching football.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
All right, we will take a break. We've got Kim Mulkey joining us in about 15 minutes from now. We've got Connor O'Gara joining us in hour 3. We're going to do Munchies today since we won't be here tomorrow, so a lot still coming your way. Stay locked in here with us on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Remember, not only in Central and the entire greater Baton Rouge area, they can help you out 24/7, 365 weekend, game day, holiday, emergency service at 225-925-8552. Now, it doesn't have to be an emergency. If you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, they can come in and they can do that as well. With a remodel, it can be just a new vanity. It can be a completely new space, new shower, new tub, new tile, new everything. They can get it all done. They can go tankless today as well with a tankless water heater. Never run out of hot water. Again, centralplumbing.org.
I want you to close your eyes for a minute and just picture this. It's Thanksgiving afternoon or maybe Thanksgiving evening. You got a whole family over. You're hosting. Everyone's having a great time. Clank, clank. The toilet doesn't work. Oh, my God. What are you going to do? Well, guess what? 24/7, 365 emergency service, even on Thanksgiving. Call 225-925-8552. Go check them out. The experts. centralplumbing.org.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith Shaw Fagan and Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith Shaw Fagan and Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at $17.17.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. When your project demands precision, experience in a team that gets the job done the right way the first time, you call Pala. For more than 50 years, Pala has been a trusted leader across the Gulf South in industrial construction, maintenance, fabrication, and specialty services. No matter the size or scope of your project, you deserve a partner with proven results and a commitment to excellence. And, well, of course, that's Pala. Learn more at palagroup.com and see why the industry leaders rely on Pala to keep their operations moving. Pala, built on safety, backed by experience, driven by results. All right, welcome back in. OTB, here live from the Raising Cane studio. Huck said, you know what, Dad? That seat over there ain't about that life. I'm a guy that needs to be on this side of the camera.
Got to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
So we're on this side of the camera. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to hear from the younger generation of Tiger fans, football fans. I got Huck is all over the NFL, all over college football. So I want to get some predictions from you.
Yep.
We're going to call them not hot takes. We're going to call them Huck takes. All right. Ready?
That was good.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
ready.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
Who is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Super Bowl, the Colts.
The Colts.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
Danny Dimes.
All right. Out of the AFC, well, who are they going to play out of the NFC?
Don't say the Packers. Don't say the Packers.
Say whoever you want.
I think the Rams.
The Rams.
That's a good pick.
It's a good matchup.
That's a good
It's a good
pick.
matchup. That's a very likely to happen, actually, as the Rams, of course, playing incredibly. By far, I think. No, maybe not by far, but probably the number one on the power rankings list.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. Okay. Who is Huck Flynn's favorite NFL football player?
That's hard.
All right, give me your top two.
Oh, well, I mean, we know number one. It's Derek Stingley
Derek
Jr.
Stingley,
Derek
yeah.
Stingley. I went to the same school as you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I also like Justin Jefferson.
Yep.
Mason Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Big Saquon guy as well.
Yeah.
Big Saquon Barkley guy.
He's not giving me enough points on my fantasy team, though.
Saquon's not?
No.
Ah. Well.
Well, I also like Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, there you go.
Stud.
That should be the
Stud.
MVP.
Yeah,
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, national championship in college football.
You see how he started saying running backs, and Matt's like, abort, get out of here.
Yeah, we can't do this. Mr. Jake did give you a card of Mike Allstott,
Hey.
which you got to learn about Mike Allstott. Plays fullback.
Hey, so do you like to like YouTube highlights? Do you ever do that, like of players like Derek Stingley highlights? You ever do
I
that?
watch a YouTuber where like the craziest NFL players.
Okay, well, just when you get home today, you get back to your tablet, just Google Mike Allstott highlights, and I promise you, you'll enjoy it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'll be in the car for 5 hours.
So you'll have plenty of time.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be in the car for 5 hours. So
Yeah.
I guess by the 5th hour, maybe I'm running out of things to watch. I'll watch some fullback highlights.
You can watch
let me tell you
every
something.
Mike Allstott carry.
Mike Allstott's
Probably.
highlights on YouTube. It's like when remember when we used to talk about Sean Jordan's
Oh, yeah.
highlight tape? It's
just
like that.
in the NFL.
In the NFL.
And then not in El Paso high school football.
Exactly.
Jake, you'll love this.
That's what it is.
I made Victoria watch Mike Allstott highlights like in like July. I couldn't decide what to watch on TV. She's like, "What are you gonna watch?" I was like, "We're actually gonna watch this. Come sit down right here."
Yep.
It was like, "This is peak football right here." And we watched a 10-minute Mike Allstott highlight tape.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you know
dude,
what?
You're right.
She was
you did.
impressed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, duh. She's got eyes and a brain. Of course she was.
Hey, Huck,
She got
look,
good taste.
We got some hashtag Ask Hucks in the chat right now.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
hashtag
yeah.
Ask Huck. Who is your favorite LSU football player?
LSU football player.
Wit?
Of course, I like present or like
Of all
if he
time.
did.
All time.
Of all time. Okay. Derek Stingley.
Yep. Okay. Wow.
I also really like Wit though.
Yeah.
Wit's
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad.
You're
All
not
right.
even in his top
Those
10.
highlights are a little too grainy for
Yeah,
old Huck.
I might be top 30.
He's like, "Wait, Dad, you played at LSU?"
Actually, top 5 actually.
You actually often
okay.
tell me that I'm the, what do you tell me, the 9th best quarterback in LSU history?
No,
So-
actually, so voted. I looked it up. Voted. It said 3rd.
Okay,
Voted.
voted.
And of all time 6th.
There we go. Boom.
Hey, you're in the top
That's right.
6.
But you're number 4 in my heart, Dad. All right, ask Huck. Gatorade or My High?
Huck.
Hydration, my high. Taste, Gatorade.
What are we doing? Bro. Dude, radio is not about being honest, dude.
Oh. He broke it down though. I love it. He's like,
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna be hydrated, my high, but
Oh, my gosh.
oh wow, it'd be your own people, you know. Oh
Wow.
man.
Well, guess we gotta
I don't
close
know
up.
where you go from there.
Yeah. Guess we gotta close up shop now.
Okay, bro, chill.
Chill. Okay.
Ask Huck, what is your favorite family Thanksgiving tradition?
Do we even have any?
That's kind of a good question. We kind of do a little something different every year.
True.
You could get that ham though. Yeah, ham.
Man.
Tade
Matt,
or
yeah,
Yeah,
donuts?
we're kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any like actual things that we've done every single year that kind of stick out.
He didn't watch you yell at the Packers every Thanksgiving?
Huh?
He didn't watch you yell at the Packers every
Yeah,
Thanksgiving?
That's true. We do yell at the Packers. We watch some football.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. After Thanksgiving, we got Elvis comes
Oh yeah, true.
or Elf.
I'm convinced it's the 26th. but
26. Yep.
I'm
True.
saying it's not before Thanksgiving. He's always came the 26th.
Yep. Right after.
Well, it's a late Thanksgiving.
That's a that's
a
a late
late
Thanksgiving, a little tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, there's no coming back from that. I don't know that Huck's going to take over the family business as we're seeing in the chat here.
Well,
should it make it taste better.
Obviously, he's got some.
Got some thoughts.
Productive criticism.
He's got some
He's got
thoughts.
some thoughts. Huck's actually been a big part of the taste test committee on the last 2 flavors that came out. The berry early on, and then the Island Eyes.
yeah.
We have a couple flavors that are approved by Huck.
Yeah.
Can we get the grape pushed along.
Do you like the grape? We've tried the grape at home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you like it.
Must have been memorable.
Wow.
Must have been real good.
I've been trying to get the grape Huck for like a year.
Honestly, I think Gatorade's overrated.
There we go.
It's not too good, not too bad.
There we go.
Not too good, not too bad.
There we go.
That's right.
There we go.
Yeah, they're just basically just a flavor company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just overrated. Doesn't taste good
I feel like
at
it
all.
has like
all the sugar.
less electrolytes.
No
than
electrolytes
water.
at all. Terrible.
Less
Anything
than
tastes
water.
good when it's got
all that
nothing
sugar in there.
right.
Yeah, all that sugar.
All that red dye 40 it's got in it.
People
False
only buy because
advertising.
it's good. No one buys it for electrolytes.
That's
and if
right.
You do, you're a bot.
That's right. That's right. All right, Huck. You're the man.
All right.
We'll take a break. When we come back, Coach Kim Mulkey joins us. Talk a little LSU hoops, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge. Boots on the ground in both. Got offices set up and always doing big things in both local communities. I mean, they got a community tab on their website because they are always helping out Lafayette and Baton Rouge. And, of course, they're helping out by giving you the best roofing company in Louisiana. You can check out the 5-star reviews. Over 500 of those 5-star reviews right there on the homepage of the website. So go check that out today. Get your estimate ready to go at pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, and we all know that the internet can be the cruelest and meanest place on earth, but not to Pelican Roof. When you go, check it out. You can check it out on the home site. Go to any site. You can see that Pelican Roof, they got the 5-star reviews from everybody. So go check out those customer reviews. Check out the gallery of work that they can do right there. If you have a project, if you need a new roof, go see the experts right there in Lafayette and Baton Rouge. For you, Louisiana, pelicanroof.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades. But our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always our pleasure to welcome on our next guest. We look forward to it every single week. It is the head coach, LSU Hoops. Coach Kim Mulkey joins us now. Coach, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm living life, guys. I'm out walking in the beautiful sunshine here in St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, and had breakfast with the team and hear roosters crowing in the background and don't have anything to do until 4:45. How are y'all?
Oh, Coach, that is incredible. When I was talking to you last night, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, man, I need to get on the basketball broadcast. I mean, I'm on the football broadcast. We're going to Norman, Oklahoma, and you're in the Virgin Islands. I think I did it the wrong way.
Well, look, you guys are used to winning, right?
Yep.
We don't have a head coach. Hell, I think you ought to call the athletic department and say, guys, y'all need to let us go with Mulkey on some of these trips instead of football, right?
Absolutely.
We want to be around a winner. But look, sounds like lots hopping in Baton Rouge and trying to find a coach.
Yeah.
And I don't ask questions. I just get posts from people because
Right.
I'm not on social media. So there's all kinds of rumors out there.
Coach, how crazy is that? Because, I mean, you've gone through where you've taken a job, or you take the LSU job. Like, how crazy are some of the rumors that are out there compared to, like, what actually happens when you take a new job?
Well, I think I've been very fortunate. I haven't had to live
Right.
out of a suitcase. Most coaches, fired and moved to the next job. When I left the places I've left, which are only two places, guys, it was my choice. And
Right.
so I know how blessed I've been. But what is funny is the things people make up to gain attention on social media.
Yep.
And they don't know anything. They just stir it up. But sometimes, from what I've been told, social media has kind of what's going on, but then they just really, make it sound better or worse or whatever than it really is.
I think we are all really, really ready for the rumor mill to stop and for something to happen because, just like you, we're kind of tired of just seeing all the opinions and all the people with quote-unquote insider knowledge out there. So hopefully we get some sort of solidification here pretty soon. But I guess we'll see. But let's make this about your Lady Tigers. And y'all are down in the Virgin Islands. You're in St. Thomas, like you said. So tell us kind of the schedule of traveling there to a place like that. It's a little different than just traveling to a normal away game. So you're going to the islands. Of course, I'm sure you give them some time to enjoy the sights, enjoy the scenery.
Well, Matt, it's interesting that you said that because we left Baton Rouge at 4:15 in the morning yesterday to get on a 6 o'clock flight to take us to Atlanta, from Atlanta to St. Thomas. So we get to the Baton Rouge airport yesterday. We load the plane. Everything's good. We close the doors. We leave the gate, and for 3 hours we sat on the runway. Because the Atlanta airport shut down. They had a storm go in there, so it was everything was, you couldn't go in, couldn't go out. And we were getting close to whatever that rule is with the airlines now that you can't stay on a plane more than 3 hours. I think we were right at it, and all of a sudden we got clearance. But here's what I want to say. Delta Airlines was absolutely phenomenal. They held the plane for us in Atlanta because there were not only 50 of us, other planes and people that were getting on that only flight from Atlanta to the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. So, I mean, how accommodating is that? You don't hear of that nowadays, but they understood that many empty seats, we hold the plane. So I can't thank those guys enough. But we're going to do fun things. We'll do a catamaran. We'll do a lot of fun things, but we're here to win 2 ball games. And sometimes when you're in places like this, you lose your focus and you don't look good. But, everybody that's here has that same problem.
Yeah, and Coach, I mean, you've done this certainly in the past before. Like, you take these trips, and you look. One of the things I love that you do is like your players, like you're going to take them as close to home as possible as well. Y'all did that earlier this year. You've done that certainly throughout your time here at LSU. I love that. I think that's an awesome deal. You know, if somebody's from North Louisiana, you go play up there. So, like, when you're scheduling a trip like this, though, kind of what goes into it? Like, what's the thought process, and how do you maybe choose which one you want to go to?
When you've been in it as long as I've been, there's nowhere I haven't been. So it's like maybe I don't need to be the one deciding on the great trip we need to take our team, because I did not realize, I've been here numerous times, guys, but I did not realize until I asked my team at the end of practice, how many of you have never been? All but one had never been here. So I was like, make sure you make a decision, not thinking about what you have done as a coach.
Right.
So we've done it all: Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, Hawaii, Maui, the whole bit. And there's only so many in November that, are being hosted, So we will keep doing it. I think it's a learning opportunity. I think it gives all of us a chance to go places that we may not could afford or would never go, and our institution affords us that opportunity.
Well, Coach, you got this great opportunity this week, and then of course next week you looking forward to another opportunity against Duke, and it kind of got me thinking about you have this long stretch in between games right now. It got me thinking about like the comparison to game preparation for football, and I was just curious on how that compares to your game prep for your certainly for you, but for your players. Football is all about watching as much film as you can, film. How much of that, of the studying film and your opponent, goes into before each and every game?
Well, y'all correct me. I'm trying to play football coach here and basketball coach. Y'all have 11, games plus the playoffs now, so you know what weekends your bye weekend. So you kind of know, and you think about it. How many games? Tell me how many games the national championship in football will have played. The national champions. How many will they have played if they, go all the way to the title? How many games is that?
I think 16. Depending on if you got a bye in the playoffs or if you do
the
long road.
So say max 16, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? I would be screaming from the mountaintops if that was my season. I have to start in September, October, and if you go through the playoffs through April. So,
right.
I think back to the teams, my 40-0 teams, and we play a lot of games.
Right.
So in football, every one of your games is magnified because that's the only game you're thinking about that week. We may have 2 or 3 games in a week. So you have to make sure you don't get kids too high, too low. And in ours, we have a lot of weak games. I admit that. So I tell the kids, I'm not going to overemphasize this game, but it sure would be embarrassing if you lost this game. You guys have to really, really focus on that one game in football.
Right.
And then you flush it. And then you move on to the next game. And you have to do that, 16 times if you go all the way to the national championship. Ours is such a long season, so you have to keep them motivated. You have to think of creative ways, not only in the film room, but on the court, to mix in a little happiness and mix in a little fun and then jump them and get on them hard. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist, but that's a lot of what we do.
Yep. It's a great point. You're right. I mean, 16 games compared to 40-plus games is something completely different. And, the game after when you do get back stateside against Duke, it is an ACC-SEC challenge. And us football meatheads, like we are so like SEC, we want to prove that we're the very best. Like, is that the same way in every sport? Like you're prideful about the conference and you want to go out there and show like, hey, like week in and week out in the SEC, like we're playing against the best of the best?
I think so. I think, there are personal rivalries within our conference, but when we're not playing each other, you certainly want your conference to do good because it makes us all look good.
Yeah.
The ACC-SEC challenge, that, of course, is not selected who we play by us. That is, the women's administrator of each conference decides that based upon, I guess, preseason, what they think everybody will be. And at the time, Duke was a top 10 team.
Yep.
And they've struggled here this year, so by the time we play them, they won't even be ranked. So that was one of the ranked opponents in the non-conference that we were counting on, but that's okay. I'm not changing my philosophy on non-conference scheduling. I pick and choose when I want to make it a little bit harder and when I don't want to make it hard. No one knows their team better than their own coach, and I'm not into coaching because somebody out there or a fan out there or a media person out there thinks I should play a tougher non-conference. It's worked for me through the years. Give me a 2, 3, whatever seed. Hey, if we run the table, you get a 1 seed. So it's in our control somewhat, and we have been very successful doing it the way we want to do it.
No question about it, and we look forward to watching every single game, certainly with everything coming up. Cannot wait to watch down there in the Virgin Islands, Duke when you get home, and all season long. Coach, you're the best. We truly appreciate your time. Enjoy a couple days there in the sun.
Guys, enjoy Thanksgiving with your families. I wouldn't know what that felt like, but one day,
we get it.
One day I will be able to say, "Oh, so this is what you do at Thanksgiving." We don't know anything about that holiday in basketball, but at Christmas time, I make sure we're all at home and understand the meaning of Christmas.
Yep.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, right, Coach Kim Mulkey, the absolute best. Good enough to join us every single week here on OTB. That's right.
She's right about it, man.
She's right, yeah.
Until I was like 30-something, it was like no Thanksgiving.
Oh, I had not. Yeah, it was like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think, gosh, maybe retired probably, huh?
Yeah, it's after you're done playing.
In the NFL, we played a game on Christmas Day one time.
Yeah, there's multiple years where it was like I played on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day.
Oh, yeah, being Green Bay for sure, Thanksgiving, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But
that's a wild thing. She's been doing it a long time.
Oh,
for sure. I don't really know what Thanksgiving feels like.
That?
Yeah.
But Coach, if the broadcast team goes down, if they have maybe a little bit too much fun and they stay out in the sun a little bit too long, and maybe they got like a bad sunburn or something, and you need to tap in OTB, let us know. We'll be there on Friday.
Yeah. Wow, look at that! It was a give and go.
Oh, if you want like Jackie Moon references, we got you covered.
We got you.
I promise you. It's not going to be the best broadcast, but it'll be the most entertaining broadcast. I promise you that.
Mm-hmm. Good gosh, Mighty Joe Friday.
All right. We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cade studio.
Off the bench.
You have issues. Dos Equis.
They don't have issues.
They don't have any issues.
I actually
think like tomorrow is maybe the best Dos Equis day. Mm-hmm. You're going to have a great meal, and you're going to have football for the rest of the day with no other responsibilities, right? I mean, feet up, watching some ball with some family and friends around. Go for Dos. Come on. I mean, it's right there. It makes all the sense in the world. You're going to have a utopic experience when you go for Dos on Thanksgiving.
That's right. It's you kick your feet up, and then look, we got so much football all weekend. We got Egg Bowl. We got Tigers. We got Saints. We got everything. So make sure it's a Dos Equis type of weekend. Make sure you get it today because store's probably closed tomorrow. So make sure you get your Dos Equis today. Get it in the fridge. Get in the ice chest. Get it ready for you and your family. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Go for Dos Equis.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgout.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environment.
We all mine. Yeah. Come on. So living it up. To everybody that be living it up, we say.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
It's typical, every day, one night thing. It's a physical. I'ma love you tonight, gang. Love calling your name. Go jump on in the range and roll.
You can keep this up in the background.
It's just made me so happy.
As I tell them, because this song's a star, and there's a new star of downtown Baton Rouge coming, and that is Bally's Baton Rouge. Can't wait for y'all to see the brand new land-based casino and entertainment complex. 25,000 square feet of Vegas-style action. They got the Dining Depot, 5 unique restaurants ready to go. Cannot wait for y'all to see all the major upgrades they have done. I'm telling you, you're not going to recognize it. You are not going to recognize the old Bella Baton Rouge. It's got the DraftKings Sportsbook, like the biggest TV I've ever seen in my life. You got Pelicans, Penn, bowling. You got a 10-story hotel that's got 242 new rooms. Every room was renovated. Luxury suites, they got those. Hey, do they have one that overlooks Tiger Stadium?
Sure do.
Yeah.
It's got a shuffleboard table on it, too.
It does. It does. Did we partake? We did. And you should as well.
Wait, whoa. All that's in Baton Rouge?
It is.
Oh, Baton Rouge sounds like they got an upgrade.
They did. They got Beyonce. Follow at Bally's Baton Rouge on Facebook and Instagram for all the opening updates and grand opening events. We are so fired up to be working with them. Cannot wait to go play little games there at Bally's.
Oh, what a great comment.
Well, share with the class.
Huck is probably embarrassed as heck to see his pops chair jam out to Ja Rule.
He was also chair jamming out.
He was also chair jamming out.
This is a song.
This is an aux cord Flynn family staple, it feels like.
He got hype.
Yeah, he's going to hear this on the way to Florida. There's no doubt about it.
No doubt. In between Mike Allstott videos.
If he doesn't watch Mike Allstott videos, that's on you.
He's going to watch. He's going to watch.
The A Train.
We need Huck in here during Christmas break.
Yeah, we'll get
and we
him
need
back.
to get like Memphis, Knox.
We'll get Memphis and
That's
Huck.
Mike Allstott, right?
That's Mike
there.
Allstott there,
Yeah.
Huck.
Because they're around the same
his younger
age,
sisters
right?
also want to come. It's it's going to become a thing.
Bring all 8 children.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
How many mics we got? It's going to be electric
we
radio.
Deep. We do we have to have, since Huck and Memphis are close to the same age during Christmas break.
Yeah,
they got a lot of sports takes too.
Yeah.
We'll have both of them in.
Takes,
Yeah.
sure.
Because my other boys are like, they're, that teenage age, and they're like, sleeping a little bit.
Yeah.
Not Jack. I mean, Jack's at football practice right now. But Memphis and Huck would be electric.
What was his take? You said he came on last year and said,
or 2 years ago, and they were like, "Who's the best quarterback in the NFL?" And he gave an answer, probably Burrow. And then he's like, "Who's the worst quarterback?" He was like, "Oh, the Jets quarterback, Zach Wilson. He's trash."
Was he wrong?
He was definitely right.
Nailed it.
Oh,
you could
man.
actually say Jets quarterback pretty much any year. Any year.
I did write down Huck's Super Bowl prediction. So if he gets it
If
right,
he gets the
turnover chain.
He gets the turnover chain.
Have you seen the turnover chain? Is he familiar with it?
No, I don't think so. I'll have to show you before we leave. We'll go to the office. I'll show you the turnover chain.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Y'all are
supposed
about
to be
to.
our office now.
Yeah, that's our last segment.
Oh, that's right. It's our office.
Our office, right.
Yeah, the Wolfpack shares an office there. We'll get the pictures hung up eventually.
So did I say it
bring
right
in the
yesterday?
old.
Our office is going to have pictures of my family in it, by the way.
That's fine.
Did
We
I
got
say it
pictures
right
of me and Matt
yesterday?
too.
Me office, Sue office.
Yeah, no, it's Officina.
Me, yeah, that's what I said.
You were
Me office.
Basically the same
Spanglish
thing.
it, but it's fine.
Basically what he said.
True.
Basically.
All right, so Matt and Huck are going to leave us. They are headed to Florida. Hey,
Dude,
enjoy
happy
the trip.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
y'all. For
Thanksgiving.
real, for
Safe
real.
travels.
Enjoy it with
hey,
family.
I think my high tastes better than Gatorade.
Yep, we all do.
DrinkMyHigh.com.
We all do.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Rouses.com. Rouses.com. You can pick up My High at your local Rouses. By the way, we gave you the website because we want you to find that location that is nearest you. We also want you to see the weekly specials they've got going on. They got incredible holiday sides. If you're watching this on YouTube, they've got the ham, they've got the turkey, they have got it all. They have got everything that you need to be the star of the show tomorrow at Thanksgiving. But go ahead, listen, go ahead. Make sure that you are planning in the right way. Get there today. Get everything that you need. And again, you can get it at every local Rouses. Check out the one that is nearest you at Rouses.com.
Yeah, they got what you need, and now is the time to do it. We all get it. Everybody's got a Thanksgiving schedule, closing hours, so make sure you're getting there today. Get everything that you need. Over-prepare, because it's best to be over-prepared. Eh? Get anything you want, and make sure you're doing it at a local grocery store. Go to your local Rouses Market today.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always a pleasure to welcome on our next guest. Connor O'Gara, Saturday Down South, joins us now. Mr. O'Gara, how we doing as we get ready for Turkey Day tomorrow?
I'm doing really well. You know, I love this week. I think it's, just such a fun experience we get in college football to have Black Friday, which has now become just a must-see day in the college football calendar. And I'm, doing all my pod prep, breaking down all these matchups, and I'm legitimately looking forward to so many of these games, whether they have playoff implications or not.
All right. Which one are we looking forward to the most then?
The Iron Bowl this year is it's perfect. It's so fitting right now to be at this point with what's at stake for Alabama, obviously. We were told going into the 12-team playoff era, regular season games just not going to matter as much. You cannot overstate the importance of this game for Kalen DeBoer, who is going into this one knowing that if he loses, his team will be out of the college football playoff. Right. Yet if he wins, his team is going to Atlanta, and you're in theory still probably going to have a chance to get a first-round bye in the college football playoff. And so the Alabama is the only team that has that type of variability left. And so you're going into this house of horrors place, which has been historically the case for Alabama. But, you look at recent history, and Alabama has just been the team that has found a way to win at Jordan-Hare. They haven't lost there since 2019. So I look at that matchup and the fact that Auburn is now, got the 5 wins. They're playing in a different way than they did with Hugh Freeze, and they're kind of playing with house money at this point. So it's just kind of the perfect rivalry weekend setting for a game that's going to have a standalone spotlight in the SEC to close out the regular season slate.
Yeah, I mean, the Iron Bowl is always the gift that keeps on giving, and certainly when it's played in that place. So I'm right there with you. How could you not be excited about that one? I'll tell you what, another game that I'm excited about is Vanderbilt in Tennessee. This one's going to be in Neyland, in Knoxville. I mean, Vanderbilt's got a chance to do something pretty special. Now, I know because of where they sit right now doesn't necessarily guarantee them a playoff spot, which is wild. We just always thought any 10-2 SEC team would get into the college football playoff. But look, if they win, they still have a great opportunity. And we've been doing this a long time together, Connor. I never thought we'd be talking about the potential of Vanderbilt winning and getting maybe a playoff spot.
It is crazy. And if I'm a Vanderbilt fan, I'm going into this one kind of putting the playoff out of sight, out of mind, because there's enough meat on that bone. Yes, Thanksgiving pun very much intended to look at this matchup and still be really excited about what's at stake if your team is able to win. You have a guy that is trying to get to New York, which I think Diego Pavia has a very good chance of doing that. You're going into a place that, let's be honest, has been a really difficult venue for your program for a very long period of time. And you're trying to show what Diego Pavia said on Bussin' with the Boys in the offseason, that you're going to run the state of Tennessee. You can do all of these things and kind of add to this Tennessee misery and close out this chapter of Vanderbilt football in such a fun way. And to me, that's not to say that the playoff stuff is irrelevant, but there's still so much joy in that. And there could still be so many great memories that are made for this Vanderbilt football program if you're able to win a game like that in Knoxville, and knowing that your program hasn't won 9 regular season games since the Woodrow Wilson administration. You've already been able to check that box.
Yeah.
And so I just think that if we focus on strictly the playoff, you're probably doing it wrong from the Vandy side.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, I wanted to get in. I wanted to get in so bad. I think that would be such a great story, and Clark Lee and Diego Pavi and just everything that they've done there. So they, might need some things in front of them, whether we agree with that or disagree with that. So we'll see how that all plays out. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get to Norman, Oklahoma, LSU versus Oklahoma. Connor, feels like a very bad matchup for the places that LSU is struggling. Oklahoma is elite now. LSU's defense, I think, gives them an opportunity to try to pull off some crazy upset because Oklahoma's offense is not exactly world beaters either. This feels like it could be a good old 2006 14-10 game.
This is an Iowa game. This really is. I mean, the over-under is 36.5 points.
It just keeps going down, too.
Yeah, and look, I'm even surprised it's still that high. Like if this ends up at like 34 points, it's not going to stun me because 24-10, you could easily picture that. You're like, oh wow, Oklahoma's going to score 3 touchdowns. Maybe not. Do you know how hard it is to be a double-digit underdog with a spread that low? I mean, it's darn near impossible to have an over/under that low. I should say.
Yeah,
it is truly stunning to think about how much this LSU offense has struggled. I know it's very well documented on your airwaves, but it's going into a hornet's nest. That's what this Oklahoma defense has been, because early on they couldn't force any turnovers. There was one time where they went into that Kent State game as the only FBS team that hadn't forced a turnover yet, which was baffling for a defense that good. And in the last 3 games where they've beat nothing but AP top 25 teams, they've got an 8-2 advantage in the turnover margin. So they've been able to do that. They've been able to get the chunk plays with Isaiah Satania, and John Mateer is going to be relied on a ton in this game. This is an empty the tank game for John Mateer. And what has the Blake Baker defense struggled with historically? It's been mobile quarterbacks. And so that's why I think this is a difficult matchup for LSU. And yes, all the pressure in the world is on Oklahoma. Brent Venables, you cannot lose this game to an interim coach with an LSU team that has had all of its hopes and aspirations wiped off the table. You cannot ruin your playoff path with a home loss like this. I don't think that ends up happening, though, and I think it's too difficult of a matchup for LSU. They need a non-offensive touchdown and maybe a miracle to win this game.
All right, well, let's get outside of the game that's coming up because, LSU is going to have to play its very best, I think, to get the victory there in Norman. But let's just look at LSU moving forward. What is your take on all the craziness that's going on surrounding the potential new LSU head coach, whoever that might be it Lane Kiffin or someone else? It's always great to get an outside perspective on this because obviously, like boots on the ground here, you're hearing every single rumor. What do you think at the end of the day, Connor, happens?
I think LSU thinks they have Lane Kiffin. Now, whether or not that's going to be the case, I would not bet my life on that whatsoever. I'm still on record saying I think Lane returns, but LSU seems to think that Lane is indeed going to be theirs. And, if this Eli Drinkowitz deal happens, to me, that would be more confirmation that Lane is leaving, because I would tend to think that if Lane isn't going to be going to LSU, that would be the place that ultimately LSU would want to turn. We've talked about this before, but to me, I think there are so many dominoes that are waiting to fall with this Lane Kiffin situation. And if we do actually get this announcement 24 hours after the Egg Bowl was played, and we're aware of where he's going to end up by Saturday morning, then I think everybody else is going to look around and all of a sudden these moves are going to start happening left and right. But man, it sure seems like LSU feels like it has Lane Kiffin. Now, I had talked to people that felt like Florida had Lane in the bag, and like there was a better chance than not that he was going to end up there on some historic contract. I think what's very clear is that Lane is not going to be picking these places for money. It feels like the money is going to be the same at all of these, these 3 schools that he's considering. But man, everything that it seems like is coming out makes it seem like LSU feels like it has the best chance to land Lane Kiffin.
All right, and you still think your gut though that he goes back to Ole Miss?
Yeah, I do. And maybe that's dumb. And, maybe I'll just go down on the Titanic with that one. But you can just picture this. You can picture this announcement coming on Saturday morning, and maybe it's Lane going on College Game Day, and it's Keith Carter in the background. And Lane just does a very Lane thing to announce, I'm not going anywhere. I'm coming back. This was always the plan. That shouldn't surprise anyone at this point, even if he's made these decision makers feel like he's ending up at their school. But it's just all very Lane. It is so Lane, this entire process, and it could end in a very Lane way. And maybe the new Lane is actually deciding he wants a hero's welcome, and he wants the hero's return, and he wants to be able to come back to Oxford knowing that he considered these possibilities, but ultimately he's found his forever home at Ole Miss.
All right, if Lane Kiffin does stay at Ole Miss, which is certainly a possibility, where do you think LSU goes?
I would think that it's still on the table for Kenny Dillingham. I would think that that's still an option because I know that they've talked about, getting him a new contract, and he's told recruits like he's coming back and everything. I think he's too good of a coach to just, say, you know what, I guess he likes it there. I guess we won't, kick the tires at all. I think even if you're at home, and even if you're a place where you feel like this is my job, I owe so much to this university, I do think that there are still a few of those jobs that you consider. And I can't help but think that Kenny Dillingham would love the possibility of going to a big-time place like LSU. I look at his situation right now and think that he's got total alignment there, and that would be all well and good. But, it's very different recruiting in the recruiting pool that LSU has to work with as opposed to the one that he has at Tempe. And I just think that he would be the one that LSU would want to just essentially push all of the chips into the middle and say, let's go out and get him, especially if Eli Drinkowitz ultimately wants to stay at Mizzou. So I think that they would still be swinging big, but, everything is going to feel like a loss for whoever doesn't end up with Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I mean, just because you've, pushed all your chips to the middle of the table there. So if you don't, then there's going to be at least a little bit of a time period where you have some disappointment, even though this. I think Kenny Dillingham is an absolute star, and I think any team would be lucky to have him. So we'll see where that ends up. What about Florida? What about the Gators? If they don't get Lane Kiffin, where do you think the Gators go? And also, it is so quiet on the Plains, which is never quiet there. And it's I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about what's going to happen there. Nervous because I think they actually might be doing it the right way.
Yeah, Jake. I think that this ends up with John Summerall at Auburn. I'll until I'm told that he's not going to that job, I'm going to assume he's going to that job. Right. And I think the meeting called off with Florida, it was never on the table. It wasn't whatever. I think that ultimately we're going to see a relatively straightforward path, dare I say, to Auburn hiring a football coach. What a crazy concept.
That's
and then
really
Florida, crazy. I just talked about Kenny Dillingham leaving home and potentially ending up at LSU if LSU doesn't get Lane Kiffin. I think Brent Key could still end up at Florida. I really do. And I know that last week was really, really rough to watch the way that it ended for Georgia Tech. Their potential playoff push. They can still get some chaos and get to the ACC championship. I realize that. But I still think that Scott Strickland is enamored by Brent Key.
Yeah.
And I do think that a guy making $4.5 million, there is still going to be a real appeal for him to want to go to a state that he spent a lot of time in. And he can say all he wants, cut me open and see what colors I bleed.
Right.
I think that's all well and good, but until you say I'm coming back, I'm not going anywhere, I still think that that's on the table, and I still think that Florida would be willing to come over the top to get a coach like him. So I think that that's where they would turn if ultimately they're on the outside looking in at the Lane Kiffin sweepstakes.
All right. If Lane Kiffin stays at Ole Miss, LSU gets Kenny Dillingham, and Auburn gets John Summerall. Rank those 1 through 3.
Oh man, I think if you get Dillingham to LSU, that's 1. That's 1 to me. I would probably still go with Summerall at 2, And I'd consider him at 1. I really do think he's that good. Like, he's 15-3 in one-score games. Like, he just seems to be a guy that kind of gets it. I love that he comes out here and does the thing that nobody's willing to do and say, instead of saying his team deserves a shot at the college football playoff, he's like, if we're the highest ranked Group of 5 team, that's saying a lot about the Group of 5 because we're not a good enough team to warrant that. I love that, man. Like, I think he just kind of gets it. And I do think that there are going to be people that look back on this cycle and wonder, man, was John Summerall the Dan Lanning that was just sitting right there that you kind of could have had, and instead he ends up doing great things at a place like Auburn. So, and that's not to discount Brent Key, because I do think that would be a fantastic hire for Florida with the type of identity that he's been able to bring to Georgia Tech. The fact that he just every single time, stares down Kirby Smart in these games and makes them fist fights. Like, I just tend to think that Brent Key is going to have a lot more success, in the rest of the decade, wherever he ends up. So I would probably go that order 1 through 3, but there's not a whole lot of separation between those 3 guys, in my opinion.
All right, there he is, our guy, Connor O'Gara, Saturday Down South. Good enough to join us here. Connor, fantastic stuff, as always. Enjoy the holiday, sir, with your family.
Thanks, man. We'll talk soon.
All right. We will step away here. I always appreciate Connor's time, by the way. I bet you, I don't even know this, I bet I'm talking to him on off campus later today as well. But we get to go outside of the normal conversation there. We got our guy, Chef Michael Johnson, set to join us. Munchies on a Wednesday. That's always a good thing. We might have to put together a pontoon parlay before we get out of here today. I didn't even think about it.
I was thinking the same. I was going to ask y'all if y'all want to do one today.
Yeah,
okay.
I think we need to. Let's do we can do the Thanksgiving games and maybe like the Friday games.
I like that.
That way, like, you can kind of keep it tight there. So we got a lot still coming your way. Stay locked in here with us. It is OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. Now, we always tell you, check out the gallery of work because they do incredible jobs there. And you're going to see custom pools, right? You're going to see someone else's dream pool. It doesn't mean that you can't go and find a thing here, a thing there to put together for your dream pool, because that's what it is. It is whatever you want. It's whatever you've been dreaming of. It's a big decision, right? A lot of times you've been dreaming about this your entire life. And so why not have Russell Pool come out and do exactly what you've been dreaming of? And they can get that done every single time. They also have financing options right there on the homepage of the website. Again, that is russellpools.com. Check out a full list of services. They're from the very beginning, the middle, the end. They are there. They can be that maintenance there once you finish your pool as well. So go to the website today to check out all that information, see all those incredible pools that they've done, the gallery of work. And again, that website is russellpools.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane. It truly is the fuel for our future.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. We're reminding you about our friends over at K to Z Blinds, KTOZBlinds.com. That is the website for K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living since 2004 in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. They are the one-stop shop. Brandon Barton and the team are going to come out, look at your space, know your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. We talk about it all the time. Doesn't matter if it's shades, blinds, motorized shade for your outdoor space. They are going to come in. It is going to blow you away with how quickly they know exactly what you need. So go to the website today, KTOZBlinds.com. All right, we got a little special edition, a little Wednesday edition of our favorite segment, Munchies.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with executive chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
All right, Chef, what's going on? How you doing? How you living, sir?
I'm good, brother. I'm in OKC right now.
Oh, you're already – I got you. All right, nice. Yeah. Planning ahead, already getting ready for the game against Oklahoma. All right. Yeah, I guess that's true. You got to maybe get there a little bit early since it's a new spot that we haven't played at.
Well, usually we have our meetings on Thursday, and Thanksgiving's Thursday, so we're meeting on Wednesday today just to get everything sorted through, and we'll have a skip day and then game on.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting there on. I'm going to be there Saturday morning, and a great opportunity for the Tigers. All right, so who's holding it down back in Baton Rouge for maybe Thanksgiving meal? Because I don't know if y'all still do it the same way, Chef. When we were playing, we used to have like an early practice that morning, and then for the guys that weren't from like an hour away, they would always host like a big Thanksgiving meal for us.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, Chef Ryan's back there. The whole team's back there. On Thanksgiving Day, we kind of go down to a skeleton crew of people who are willing to do the work and not force people to work on Thanksgiving. But everybody's always happy to do it. It's a special day to be close to the athletes.
All right, Chef, let's go ahead and before we get to the Munchies questions, let's get to your ideal Thanksgiving plate, right? You're making it. Football's on. You got a recliner with your name on it. What is going on Chef Michael Johnson's perfect Thanksgiving plate?
Oh, man, that's tough. Obviously it's got to have some golden roasted turkey on there, not dried, like baby bear, just perfect.
Yep.
Gotta have some mashed potatoes on there for sure. I like green bean casserole with the fried onions. And
oh yeah.
I have this new thing. I found fried jalapenos. I like to put in my green bean casserole that they complement it very well. Probably some pumpkin pie somewhere, on the side, maybe on the plate even, Gosh, I don't know. I like cornbread casserole over like oyster casserole or stuffing. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. I think all those things are going to be on the plate. Some gravy for sure. Lots of brown gravy. I'm a brown gravy guy, not a white gravy guy.
Right.
I don't know. I think you got to have some sweet potatoes in there too, man. I mean, if you got room, it's going to be a big plate, and probably piled high.
As it absolutely should be, Chef. All right, let's see. #Munchies. How do you feel about ribeye being served on Thanksgiving instead of turkey?
I cut out there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. How do you feel about ribeye being served on Thanksgiving instead of turkey?
Oh, I'm down, brother. Yeah.
Okay.
What's funny is I did that one Thanksgiving, and my son, it was probably 6 or 8 years ago, and he was quite a bit younger, and he was quite upset that he wasn't getting turkey on Thanksgiving Day. He's like, "We're eating cow? What is this?"
Right.
Yeah, he's grown to appreciate it though.
Chef, what is the difference? I think there's an obvious difference, but I don't know. I'm going to ask the question anyway. What is the difference between sweet potato casserole and carrot souffle? Well, there's different vegetables.
Yeah, well, I mean, sweet potato casserole can come in many different forms, right? And carrot souffle, you take the carrots and puree them down and whip a lot of sugar and a little cream into them so that they'll hold like an air structure inside of it.
Right.
And so that way, when you bake it, it kind of lifts and elevates, and that's the souffle piece of it. But I mean, the essential ingredients are just about the same. It's the process in which you handle it is the primary difference.
Never knew that. Never knew that there was. I don't know. Never knew there was. Which one do you prefer, carrot souffle or sweet potato casserole?
I'm a souffle guy, just because there's more work that goes into it. I appreciate the hands of the chef, or the person that's making it. It's just an elevated dish, I think.
#Munchies. How does a Scotch egg made with boudin sound?
Well, I'd eat it. You put boudin with anything, and I'll eat it, man. And Scotch eggs are not going to be the exception for me.
#Munchies. You need to try crawfish boiling a turkey. Ever heard of that?
No. A crawfish boil in a turkey?
I guess like the same thing that you would do, same spices, same everything.
Okay.
Except you drop the turkey instead of the crawfish.
I don't know about boiling a turkey, but I could see putting that spice on a turkey and maybe like plumping it a little bit and then frying it, or injecting it with the crawfish boil spice. I think that would be interesting,
All right. #Munchies. What seasoning do you have to bring with you when you travel, just in case you can't find it?
Oh man, that's a good one. Fresh marjoram is something that I absolutely love, and you can't ever find it. It's not at the store. It's never anywhere you need it. And if I'm making a red sauce, and there's certain sauces, that I really love that I think marjoram just does better than a lot of other things. You could use oregano, but I think marjoram has character, and marjoram is definitely one of those things that I frustrate over the most, not having in a place where it should.
I can actually get behind that. I like that one. #Munchies. Chef, if you are frying something, what is your favorite oil to use?
It depends on who I'm cooking for, I guess. If it's for me, canola oil, which is just kind of the go-to when we work at the nutrition center. But I also like coconut oil. It has a low smoke point, so you have to be careful about it.
Right.
Coconut oil it just tastes good, right? And it I don't know, I like the flavor of it, but it's not super healthy. But it tastes damn good.
Right. Chef, what's the difference between vegetable oil and canola oil? What's the biggest difference there?
I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Both of them are pretty healthy as far as lipoproteins and saturated or lack of saturated fats.
Right.
Reality is there's subtle differences in there as far as the linoleic acids and stuff like that. But canola, I think, it has a higher smoke point,
right,
which allows you to abuse it a little bit more.
All right. Because we got that built-in fryer in the house, and I'm trying some different oils, and we even try the peanut oil, but sometimes peanut oils, you got to be a little careful because it feels like it tastes good, but sometimes peanuts maybe get you feeling a little certain type of way.
Yeah, and people kind of get weird about peanut oil, so I just steer away from it. Canola, I think, carries some good flavor with it, and people I think tolerate the flavor of it more. Shoot, back in the day, we used to use animal vegetable shortening, which it's like lard, and that tastes good too, but it's awful for you.
All right, there he is, Chef Michael Johnson, good enough to join us here every single week to answer your munchie questions. Chef, enjoy Oklahoma City. I will see you Saturday morning, and happy Thanksgiving, sir.
See you soon. Thank you.
All right, we will step away, and when we come back, we are going to have a little bit of everything. We're going to have a little Would You Rather Thanksgiving edition. We are also going to have a little pontoon parlay that we put together here before we get out of here on a Wednesday morning. All that coming your way when we jump back on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com. That is the website for Gulf Coast Office Products. And look, we tell you all the time, it is one of those situations where if you need a document, you can't really wait. It's not like, we'll get somebody in here to fix it. No, you got to have it done right then and there. And so that's what GCOP does for you every single time, because they have the fastest service response times in the region, top of the line, Canon copiers and printers, and a local team that actually picks up the phone when you call them. From small businesses to major enterprises, GCOP builds custom solutions that save you time, money, and headaches. So stop fighting with your office equipment and let the pros handle it. And that is always going to be Gulf Coast Office Products. That's why LSU, the Saints, the Pelicans, the Raging Cajuns all trust GCOP. They are truly the best in the business. Find all that information on their website at gcopnet.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgout.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Belts and Patty Melts and Monte Carlos and El Dorado. So I'm waking up out of my slumber feeling like Rollo. So follow, it's showtime at the Apollo minus the Kiki Shepherds. With a bottle with a leopard print. Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. That I throw warm in the dorm room at the AU. We blew hate you, athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken.
All right, welcome back in. Little OTB here. A couple more segments before we get out of here for the holidays. Well, Would You Rather Wednesday Thanksgiving edition. Tay, you were excited about this. I'm going to let you start it off.
No, man, I don't have it. No, I'm kidding.
I thought I was like, you son of a...
No, I was thinking, kind of mix it up a little bit. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. Would you rather, as your side, cornbread dressing or green bean casserole?
Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole. Green bean casserole, when done right. Now, some people try to church it up a little too much. It's like, no, just keep it simple, stupid. The old KISS method.
So I'm going to go cornbread dressing, and it's a risk because I feel like green bean casserole is more consistent. A lot of people's, they're pretty much the same. I do like trying new stuff, though. And I kind of feel like everyone's cornbread dressing is just a little bit different. So I'm going to go with that.
Okay. Would you rather have the most perfect cooked turkey every year, or have elite sides, but the turkey's always a little dry?
Elite sides.
Yeah, me too.
I'm all about the sides.
Me too. Like turkey's there.
The sides better.
And it's a part of the conversation, but it's not the star of the show.
And if you have a really good turkey, great, you're eating good turkey with 10 crappy sides. Yeah. I got a variety of good stuff and just a slightly dry turkey. No big deal.
Yeah, I agree. That's the right answer.
You pour some gravy on that turkey, it'd be fine.
Just drowned it.
Yeah,
or like combine it with your sides.
Right.
So it'll give it a little something.
Oh, we call that an amalgamation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like T-Bob, and like I love a bowl of slop.
Oh, you go the old KFC.
You like to mix them?
What do they
Y'all
call
know
those?
the famous
the big bowl, the breakfast
Y'all
bowl.
know that's my big back like guilty
Oh,
pleasure.
is it?
Oh yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, KFC.
I feel like I've said that before. Yes, the big bowl or the famous bowl is like my big back thing.
Okay.
Whenever I want to like really just be disgusting,
Go all
that's
in.
what I go get.
All right, that's very big
I haven't
back.
had it in a while,
Yeah.
but like.
I mean,
Oh man, it's the best thing ever. If
I
you've never
respect
had the
it.
bowl at KFC, it's awesome.
I respect
the fact that they put that on their everyday menu because
Yeah.
one day they just saw somebody come in and do that. And they're like, hey, what's there? They're like, it looks like chicken and mashed potatoes, maybe a little bit of corn. They're like, you know what? Just throw it in there. We're putting it on the menu. I respect that.
I do too. Well done. All right, Landra.
Would you rather cook the entire Thanksgiving meal by yourself or clean up the entire meal by yourself?
Ooh, that is a great question.
So I'm not a great cook. Victoria is. And like normally I don't mind cleaning up. Like, so I'll do that. I mean, I'm good with that. I know most people hate it. I don't mind cleaning up. Plus, if I cook it, it's not going to be very good. So I'll take the cleanup.
I don't cook a lot, but I think I would prefer cooking than cleaning.
Yeah,
Again, I'm not domestic.
I know that cooking goes it's probably a longer process.
But it's more fun.
Yeah, but doing the dishes after like a huge meal like
Yeah.
that, that's a lot of work. I think
It is.
Yeah, cooking's more fun.
Yeah.
They're calling me Lil Slop now instead of Lil Sog. Because I said I like a little sog in my sandwiches.
Yeah.
That was a
The
thing.
KFC, that's a choice.
Yeah. No, it's very big back.
Yeah. All right, Tay.
Would you rather watch football all day on Thanksgiving or be able to catch every college football playoff game, but you can't watch any on Thanksgiving?
No, I got to have football on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's part of the process. It's part of the holiday, honestly. So, yeah, I'm going to go NFL on Thanksgiving. No doubt about it.
It's a good slate, too.
Yeah.
Really good slate.
Ooh, I like this one. Okay. Would you rather only be allowed to eat casseroles for Thanksgiving or only be allowed to eat desserts?
Casseroles.
Pecan pie, pumpkin pie.
Wait, what was it? What was the first one?
Only be able to eat casseroles for Thanksgiving
Okay.
or eat the desserts for Thanksgiving?
The desserts.
Desserts are elite.
So I'm going to go casserole only because I feel like I have them like less frequently. Like pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving's elite. I can kind of have that throughout the year. Like I'm not going to take the time to make a casserole outside Thanksgiving.
All right.
Oh,
Alondra?
Let's see. Okay. Would you rather sit at the kids' table forever or be in charge of saying a 5-minute heartfelt blessing every year?
Kids' table's elite.
Kids' table, man. I can't.
No.
I can be able to
5
say
minutes is
a
a long
prayer
time,
that
too.
I don't have enough.
motivates and inspires for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think anybody has ever described me as heartfelt, so it's not.
Man, I could give you like a great 90-second prayer.
Right.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5
long.
minutes?
Plus,
Whoa.
kids are picky eaters. I can snag whatever they don't want off their plate at
Yeah.
the kids' table. That seems like a great time.
Yeah, kids' table's got all the tea too now.
It really does.
Yeah. They don't hold anything back. So
Well, no, Huck just proved that.
It's true. It's very true.
Man.
He said, my high hydration, great. The taste.
He did. The
could
fact
be
that he
better.
went like category 2, hydration, great.
Right.
Taste,
meh.
We'll
The
say
best
Gatorade.
part,
Although
though,
my
was
high
when
does
he
taste
was,
very
he
good.
was trying
I
to
think
like
so, too.
defend my high later on.
I know.
And he's like, no, people only buy Gatorade because it's good, guys. He goes,
I love kids.
It's my eye's better for you. People only buy Gatorade because it's good. I was like, not helping things there, bud.
I know. Shout out to Huck.
Adorable kid.
Great performance. Great performance from our guy, Huck. All right, let's see. Ooh, here we go. Would you rather go Black Friday shopping at 4 a.m. with your in-laws or deep fry the turkey with the one cousin who definitely shouldn't be near an open flame?
Deep fry the turkey. It'd be fun. You know, see what he does with that open flame.
I would go Black Friday shopping with my in-laws. My father-in-law's hilarious. He is the one-line king, and he would be judging everybody that was sitting in line, and he'd have something to say about everybody. So I'd pick my in-laws.
Yeah, that seems more fun.
Yeah.
I don't have in-laws, but I think that would probably be better than.
Then Cousin Eddie
Yeah.
in the turkey.
I'd rather nobody die.
I'm good with that. The problem is where I'm at, everybody's doing that with their cousin too, like frying the
Everybody's
turkey
doing
where
what
they're
with their cousin?
Right, what?
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
What they doing
sorry.
in Walker?
Whoa, sorry. I didn't know what you were talking about.
But I mean, yeah, maybe that too. Who knows?
What, they're squeezing the juice?
Yeah, maybe they are, you know. Is the juice worth the squeeze on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I guess it
Some are
wasn't for the
saying.
Saints, though. You know
We
what I'm
don't know.
saying?
No, it wasn't. Good for them.
All right, Tay.
Let's see. Okay, would you rather only be allowed turkey on Thanksgiving and no ham, or you're only limited to 2 sides every year?
I can't do 2 sides. I'm going to have to go like turkey again. Sorry.
You don't get any ham.
I know, but I need
Yeah.
all them sides.
I
I need
know.
at least 4.
I think I'm kind of with you on it.
Like, I need the mac and cheese. I need the casserole. I need the mashed potatoes. That's already more than 2.
Right.
Yeah, I got to have all the sides. I like ham over turkey, but I got to have this. The sides are the star of the show.
They really are. The turkey is the centerpiece of the table.
Yeah.
But the main reason you go are the sides.
Yeah.
I don't have another one.
Would you rather watch the NFL games on Thanksgiving with no commercials or have unlimited leftovers but no football? I got to have football, man.
Yeah,
I could do the no commercials thing.
Yeah, no commercials sounds way better.
I got to have football.
Eating leftovers gets old after a while.
It does. Like I'm good with that for like a day after. Other than that, it's.
All right, it's going to do it for a little Would You Rather Thanksgiving edition. Anybody else got any more?
No.
All right. When we come back, we are going to give you a little pontoon parlay on the way out this week. We'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com. G-E-A-U-X, Tommies with a Y.com. Hey, okay. I'm about to say, somebody better do it. Once you go to the website, you will clearly see the difference. You can check out a gallery of work that they have done here in the greater Baton Rouge area, testimonials from past clients as well. Like all that information is right there. So go ahead, go check them out, see what they can do for you. See what they've done already here in the Baton Rouge area, but also like check out the awards. Check out the banners that they hang there. Angie Super Service Award, like every year. This year, they added another award. Best windows in the Advocate in Baton Rouge. Well, I went to Tommy. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. You are going to love working with them as well. Tommy is as good of a guy as you'll ever meet. I mean, he cares about your project. He cares about his work, attention to detail. Go to GoTommies, G-E-A-U-X, Tommies with a Y.com.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal. Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's. One love. Let's go.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, Ice Cubes.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
I do any and everything you want to make your girl say, ooh, ooh, why's he so fly? She beats me, never she wanna get.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Say whatever you want, but she still gon' give it up. She likes it.
All right, let's give a little pontoon parlay. We're going to try to do it between games that are played on Thursday or Friday, NFL or college, kind of combining them here for the, the change of slate. Going to have games on different days here. And let's go ahead and see what Matt said. All right, he's going with a game that is played tomorrow. And he is going to, at home, take the Kansas Jayhawks plus 11.5 against the Utah Utes. The reason why? Hydration. So Matt's going Jayhawks plus 11.5 at home against the Utah Utes.
I like it. Maybe we can call it the Mayflower parlay for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Whoa, what was that beeping? Or is it the song?
I think it's the song.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
the
her
beeper.
pager.
Yeah, okay.
Look, we got to last 5 more minutes in here. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So for mine, we're going to head to Atlanta tomorrow.
ATL?
We're going to go down to Atlanta, number 23, Georgia Tech, facing off against Georgia. And we always know Georgia Tech is going to stand and bang with Georgia. So I'm going to go Georgia Tech plus 13.5.
Ooh.
Over Georgia.
Ramblin' Rack.
Yep. Good pick.
That's going to be in the Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
Are we mixing college and pro?
Yep.
All right, I'll go to the NFL.
The National Football League.
That's it. Some NFL football, as Matt Flynn would say.
God, I hate when he says it.
We're gonna go Chiefs Cowboys. Kansas City 3.5-point road favorite.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna take Dallas in this game. Now, both teams had a come from behind victory. I kind of thought the Eagles and Colts both choked that game away, but the Chiefs are still just 1-5 on the season in one-score games. I think this is a tight matchup. Chiefs haven't been good there, and the Cowboys are at home. So I'll take Dallas plus 3.5 at home against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cowboys, when they're all on their own, I mean, when that offense is clicking like that, and now that you got Pickens and Lamb, and you got somebody that can carry the football, and Williams, now he was asked to do way more at the beginning of the season than he has been lately, but and Cowboys, now it's a little hit or miss. It's got a little Panthers feel to it, but when they're on, they are really hard to stop. And Chiefs are 1-4 away from Arrowhead this year. So
1-4 away, 1-5 in one-score games. So
the Cowboys are 3-1-1 at home, so much better in Dallas. I like that one.
Wait, so we did an NFL pick in the parlay?
We're gonna mix it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
just for Thanksgiving, like mix them and stuff. Doing an NFL one in there
a little bit. Do you want to add an NFL play?
No, I can, yeah. But I haven't looked.
I'm going to the NFL as well.
Okay. Let me look. Give yours.
All right. Now I know that the Bengals are 3-8. I know they're 1-4 away from home.
I already got one.
But I know that they have to get some juice from Joe Burrow coming back. He's playing in this game. Give me the Bengals plus 7.5 on the road against the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens have been beat up as well. The Ravens have played better. They're still not world beaters. I like getting some life with Joe Burrow coming back. Even if it's a backdoor cover situation, I feel like they'll cover being a touchdown spread. I know it sounds crazy, but give me the Bengals to cover against the Ravens.
I like that pick. I mean,
the only one they haven't been close in recently is the Steelers.
Yeah.
So I don't hate it.
You look at Lamar since coming back from his injury. He's played 3 games since injury. 176 and a touchdown, 193, no touchdown, 2 interceptions against the Browns. And then last week, 153. He has a 57% completion percentage since coming back from injury. He really hasn't been good. They're winning, but he hasn't been great.
So the first one that I saw is the one I'm going to pick because I actually like this one. Chicago's at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the favorite there.
Okay.
By 7 points.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to go Bears plus 7.
Yeah.
I don't want to go full money line, but I do think that the Bears actually pull that one out. Pull that one off.
Bears have been great in close games. Great late in games, too.
By the way, listen to these Thanksgiving NFL get-in prices.
Oh.
Packers-Lions, $192 in Detroit. Chiefs-Cowboys, $216 in AT&T Stadium. Bengals-Ravens, $75, but still, like, that's not a cheap ticket. Bears-Eagles, $314.
My gosh.
Get-in price.
For nosebleeds.
Yeah.
That's
for like the
wild.
worst seat in the house. That's what it's going to cost you.
Cold up in Philly, too. No thanks.
My God. A couple of other get-in prices. The Egg Bowl, $216.
Oof.
Georgia Tech, $175. Texas A&M and Texas, $332.
Ooh.
Arizona State, $152. Ohio State and Michigan, $285. So, man, if you're going to enjoy, $337 for the Iron Bowl as well. So if you're going to enjoy some football, you're ready to pay. All right, we love you. We appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week.
Off the bench.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme.